Ladles and jelly spoons, bugs and grubs, potatoes of all ages. Time for a stream. It's time for Wizard of Oz. How's everybody doing? Happy Saturday afternoon from the merry old land of Oz. This is the Wizard of Oz. We started in Adelaide with Adelaide United in Australia. Won a couple of trophies. We've left there. We've gone to South Korea, taken over the mighty Jeonnam Dragons. We've won a couple of trophies here, K-League 2 and the Korean FA Cup. Goal of this save in Football Manager 2023, get to Europe and win the Champions League. And we could take a massive step on that journey today, right now, in the next couple of hours. Hola! How we doing, folks? Apologies for the whitewashing going on over here. I've got no blind for my door. It's a glass door. Light streaming through. I did close my blind. The lights are still on. I may have forgotten to turn them off when I went to bed last night and haven't spoken to a certain set of smart speakers and asked them to switch them off again. It happens, but this is potentially a massive stream and it's going to start massively. Lucas is already in the chat having watched Moonfall and possibly trying to rinse the bad taste out of his mouth. If you haven't seen Moonfall, I think it's on Amazon, maybe Netflix, one of the streaming services. If you haven't seen it, please, after the stream, go and check it out. It's not a good movie. It's really not. But it's worth watching just to see what some people are willing to pay money towards. Somebody funded it and paid the actors money. The guy who plays the lead in it he's usually really good, but he's awful. If you've never seen Halle Berry phone in a performance, see this movie. The comic relief character in it is kind of funny, but the story's ridiculous. It makes no sense. Everything's an afterthought. So agonizing. It really is. And when you get to the peak of the film and everything that's going on, it's like, what is happening and why? It's almost as confusing as a Michael Bay Transformers movie. Definitely check it out. You can thank me or hate me for it later. But yeah, by the end, Lucas's brain is just rotted. Yeah, there's no recovering those brain cells, but hey, it kills an hour and a half or whatever it is. Whatever it is, it's too long. The other one to check out, I think it's called Salvation on Netflix. If it's still there, there's 3 seasons of it. It's friggin' ridiculous. And again, highly recommend it to see how it starts and where that show goes. It's unbelievable. Anyway, let's jump across to the save so I can tell you lot what has been happening here in Gwangyang, the home of the mighty Jeonnam Dragons that we are managing in Football Manager 23. If I press the right button, that's going to help everybody's cause. Now, we've had the split. You can see that here. Split in the league. So all these clowns down here are going to play off. We are top of the heap, 6 points clear of Jeonnam, our arch rivals, and 8 points clear of Suwon. We've got to play off against all these guys before the end of the season. So there is only 5 games left. The draw for the split came out. Check out who we've got straight off the bat. We just lost 4-3 in a cup semi-final to Jeonnam. Our first game in the final 5 of the season is away to Jeonnam. That is potentially massive. If we can get a result there, holy dolly. Regardless of that, we've also got to play Suwon in the game following that, and they're in pretty bad form. The other thing that happened, if we go back a little bit, I believe there was a draw. Yeah, Suwon drew with Gwangju, so they dropped even more points. They're not having a great time. If we can get results in these games, even a draw will do. We're looking pretty good for a league title, which is super exciting. The other stuff that's going to be going on this afternoon, no more cup games, sadly, after getting knocked out last night. Still a little bit dirty, don't want to talk about it, is we've got 3 more Champions League group games to see if we can get out of the group. The big threat is Sport. we've got to play them away. It's very much a danger game. So we'll see what happens there. The other wrinkle in all of this is we've just had a big gap between matches, between this Jeonnam game and this Jeonnam game. We threw in a friendly, just a fitness friendly. Try and keep players fresh, give some of the lesser used players a chance. Ling, you got a brace, of course, because he's awesome. But the timing of these matches is a little bit painful. If we have a look at the calendar, check this out. We are going to play 4 games in a week. So we've got Jeonnam coming up very, very shortly in the next couple of minutes. Then we get a day off and we've got to play Suwon straight away. 1 day gap. Madness. Then another day's gap and we've got to play the Champions League game against Sport. And then 2 days we've got to play Pohang. So degree of difficulty exponentially going up, because these games, all 3 of them are huge and we're going to have to rotate or risk breaking our players in the run in. And if you were here for the end of last season where we lost the league title by a single goal or conceding 1 goal too many, more to the point, we don't want a repeat of that this time around. So it's all getting a little bit hairy. The good news is after that friendly, look at the mindset of this team. They are absolutely ready to go. The dynamics are pretty good, and this will prove I'm not cooking the books here. Like, excellent. It's on its way down slightly. I have moved a couple of players into the reserves to try and undo that. So I have been trying to game it a little bit. Didn't work. But that's fine, and managerial support has gone up, which is fantastic. We'll have a super quick look at the most important aspect of this save, which is moi. You can see there I've got a 3-star rep now, studying for my Continental Pro license, the final upgrade to my mad skills, and attributes wise we're looking pretty good. All of this started bare bones. My reputation was as a Sunday league footballer, with no managerial experience at all. So we've come a pretty long way. I'm just going to check the chat quickly. He's talking about his guitars. I'm aware of the guitars. So his SG is going to drop C. Yikes. You will need a heavier gauge of string for drop C. I would recommend 10s at a minimum. Maybe 11s. If you go any heavier than the 10s, it might be worth seeing if you can get it taken into a luthier or a guitar tech to get that done, and they can adjust the neck and the action and everything else at the same time if you're going to be playing that low. Strat, yeah, I'd go standard with the Strat, and you can alternate between drop D pretty easily with that. E flat's a weird one. Just play everything fret lower. Depends what E flat, how much stuff you're listening to is in E flat. But yeah, I do the same sort of thing. Most of my guitars I keep standard tuning, and then a couple I just leave in drop D because that's what they're for. I don't really go any lower than that. And if I need to, I'll play an octave higher or an octave up and use capo. Because I'm lazy. Yeah. But no, sounds good. And I hope you're digging that Strat. Strats are awesome. Alright, time to bite the bullet. Let's get this run underway. We are off to Jeonnam, and we absolutely want revenge on these clowns for doing us dirty. We got FM'd super hard in that cup semi-final, and I do not want a repeat of that. So fingers crossed we can pull it out. Choi Do-yoon, you get up here and you play in there. Yeah. Full strength squad. That is where we're at, I believe. Where's our other left mid? Oh, Young can't play. He's ineligible because he's loaned from Jeonnam. Most of the Green Day need flat. Yeah, yep. It means like something by Weezer too. If you want to learn a Weezer song, a good one is Beverly Hills is pretty easy. But Hash Pipe. Hash Pipe's a good one. It's good fun. Kind of need a fuzz pedal for it though. Yeah. Hash pipe by Weezer. Good for practicing your palm mutes. We're talking guitars and alienating a majority of the audience. It's going to be great. Love it. Okay, here we go. I'm terrified. Everybody seems happy with this. Give me my revenge option. In the team talky bit. In the change room. Here we go. We owe Jean Buck after what happened in our last match. We absolutely do. We're going to point the finger, go out there, and get revenge. Everybody loves it. More of the same from Lee and Q. Midfielders, pump up. Defenders, pump up. Freak and Want to Be Sedated. Yep. Both fun songs. One Step Closer. Weibenthal by Rammstein. Huge Rammstein fan. But I know you are, so that makes sense. I can't play anything by Rammstein because I'm just not interested. It's not fun for me. Played More Freedom, blah, blah, blah. Why am I reading the question? Nobody cares. Oh, they've got Harry Mings on the bench. Gustavo isn't starting. That SWLE guy, he's a problem. Because he got a hat-trick against us in that cup final. Out of nowhere. They had 4 shots on target and scored 4 goals. We were all over them. We dominated possession, dominated the shot count. We just weren't clinical enough. We have to do better today. A result here goes a long, long way to helping us get to the league titles. A massive crowd in a 20,000. We're already on top in terms of possession. We just need to watch it in transition when they're coming at us. We're going to drop an early encourage because we're away from home. We want to keep the spirits up, keep everybody happy. Seem to be doing all right here. We've got a corner. Here's Lee Hyun Ju, plays it in. It's come back out. Kim Ho Suk nods it back in. Gwon's been fouled in the box there. No call from the ref. That's surprising because more often than not, those calls result in a penalty. We've given the ball away there. We can't afford that. So they've got all their numbers at the back. They're playing very countery. We're a lot more adventurous than they are. So it's an interesting dilemma. That's a wasted ball. You see, one had it covered. I've seen us concede goals like that, and I do not care for it. That was kind of terrifying. Doing fine. So far, Kim Ho-seok is letting us down. Everyone else is fine. So he's semi on the hook for a change sooner rather than later. Done well. Choi Dae-yeon has recovered that ball. He's played it through to Kim Ho-seok. Plays it in to Lee In-kyu, who has got the scoring underway. What a freaking hero that guy is. I've forgotten to turn on the tickety-boo because that's how we roll. 1-0 to Jeonnam. If you listen closely, you can almost hear a couple of thousand of our fans in amongst this crowd. There's 20,000 people here. Hardly any of them are ours. We're lucky to get 2,000 at home. You can just hear them off in the corner. But they're there, they're loud, and they're proud. The Yellow Army. Get that ball out of there! Whoa. Do not go coughing it up. No stupid challenges. Simple passes. Play it out. That's the way. Yikes. Yikes. Another goal would be fantastic. For us, let me specify. Lee, who are you heading that to? You're the striker. You're the furthest player forward. Oh, that was crap. That's a really, really poor goal to concede on the stroke at half time, so their tails are going to be up. But this is just awful defending. Like, Lissy Wan should have had it covered. The youngster, Park Sung-min, he should have done better there. That's really disappointing. We're controlling possession. Keep that up, we'll be alright. Kim Ho-seok now is outperforming Gwon, which is weird. We needed to keep that advantage because we've got to make changes. All right, coming up to the 60-minute mark. We'll drop another encourage for the lads. Just looking at fitness. Guan's the weakest link on the field at the moment, but can he do something awesome here? He's having a run. He's beating his man. He's played Lee through. I thought Lee had been fouled there. Lee and Gu, that is. I call him Lee. It's just easier. We say his name so often because he's a goal-scoring megastar. That was a risky ball, but they played it up to Kim Ho-seok. He's having a really good game. Back to Choi Do-yeon. Don't screw it up. Back to Kim Ho-seok. They're just playing amongst themselves. Let everyone else join in. Get more players involved. We're going backwards. We're going the wrong way, guys. That's more like it. Lee Hyun-ju plays it into Lee and Gu. That's a great pass. He's in. He scores. 2-1. I love this little digital avatar of a human. Fans are at it again. Oh, what a ball that was. And a great run by Lee and Gu to receive that pass. Excellent stuff. He's onside all day long. This guy's playing him on. Times his run to perfection. Slots the ball home. Okay. Pause. Tactics. We are going to make a couple of changes. We are going to move Kim Ho-seok to the right-hand side. Take Guan off. We're going to throw Kim In-woo on. This will be a slightly, potentially controversial change, but Jung Jae-ik is going to come on for Ben Davis. We're going to need him for the Suwon game, and he's going to need a breather. We're also going to have to rest at least one of our defenders. We've got more cover at right back and left back than we do at centre back. Park Hee-hoon is going to come on for Cho. 3 changes with 20 minutes to go. Hopefully this doesn't come back and bite us in the patoot. The guys are still partying. Guys, settle down. Far out. 15 minutes. Whoever goes red next is getting subbed off. We've got 2 more changes we can make. Lee Hyun-ju, get off the field. What the hell are we going to do here? Lee Hyun-ju. Can you play midfield, Bruno? Not really. Not really. But if we swap you around, we can do that. And he's just going to run around and take up some space in there. It's going to be great. Going to give them some praise because we're doing excellently. This is very tense and I'm very, very scared. I'm making a really dumb change at centre back that we shouldn't be making, but I'm doing it. That deflection nearly got a goal there. Come on, guys, just a couple of minutes. Let's waste some time. We're going to do it. Oh, I can't flip off John back on camera, but I really, really want to. It's happening below the screen. Yes, revenge is ours. Lee In-gu has led us to victory along with Kim Ho-seok. 2.5-star player. He's got no right to do as well as he does this consistently, but he does it and we love him. He's the greatest. Dominated that match. Brilliant. Delighted. You were great too. Anyone else over a 7.5? Nope. That is a huge result. Have you only just learnt Smells Like Teen Spirit? I mean, the verses are 2 notes. And the bridge is 2 notes. Trickiest part's the solo. And probably just the strum pattern. Oh my goodness. Alright. I was excited before the stream. 9 points clear with 4 games left. I'm getting really excited now. If we win the league, it's going to be friggin' party time. I only got a day off. We're allowed another coach. I did ask if we could have another coach. The board agrees it's a good idea. Lee Ingyu shines. Of course he does. Oh, I would take this guy to the Premier League if I could. He'd be rubbish, but I want him around. Dude, just teach all the other strikers how to do whatever it is you're doing. Press conference. Yep. Kim Ho-suk's efforts out there today. Yep, I wouldn't swap him for Ferran Torres, whoever that is. Team looks well on course, realised. Yep, whatever. Lee Ingyu, he's fantastic. Blah, 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 blah. Who cares? We look at the squad. Everybody's happy. No one's getting a rest. We are going to go to training. I'm going to go to calendar. And I'm going to swap this over. I know this is a bit hacky and it's probably a little bit cheap or a little bit cheese. But double recovery sessions for everybody. Unless a rest session is better. So fatigue is greatly reduced, condition is increased with rest. And if we go recovery, condition is slightly increased. Right, well that settles it. Physical rest. Not as cheesy. Silver burst Les Paul with red pickups. That would be pretty. Do you know what the pickups are? Like what species? Are they vintage or... Because pickup wise, like a pickup cover, you can get any colour you want. So you could stick a couple of Cheapo Damasio's in there. Whack a red cover plate on, you're off to the races. I'm a white strap where everything on it is just like either white cream or chrome. The hardware's all chrome, but like scratch plate, pickup covers, tone, volume pot, all that stuff is all white. And it's gorgeous. Except for the Deadpool stickers that I've slapped on it. Because all my guitars at some point, usually on their first birthday, get a Deadpool sticker. The only ones... The only ones that don't have it yet, my Telecaster doesn't have one. My 335 doesn't have one, and my Gretsch doesn't have one. The Gretsch isn't a year old yet. Voodoo pickups. Nice. Yeah, if my Gretsch gets one, it won't go on the body of the guitar, it'll go on the scratch plate. Probably the same for the 335 or maybe the headstock. And the Telly, I'm pondering changing the scratch plate on that, changing it from black to something else, maybe white, so when I whack a Deadpool sticker on it, it'll pop a bit more, because it's a really nice wood grain finish, and I don't want to mess it up with a sticker. All of them need a service though, desperately, because most of them, well no, all of them have never had one. Chen Young is awesome. Attend the press conference. This is another huge game coming right up. I mean, this game can potentially decide the title. If you want good pickups on their own and you don't want to spend a fortune, highly recommend Artist Guitars out of Sydney. They're not like the highest of high-end guitars, but they're on a par with like your most expensive like Squires and Epiphones. They're that good. Get the SG service. Fretboard is gross. Yeah, service wouldn't hurt, Because if you've never had it set up or anything, or have you had it set up? I can't remember. If you've had it set up, you probably don't need a service. What you do need to do is, one, learn how to change your own strings. And how to stretch them and wear them in correctly without snapping them. Once you know how to change your own strings, you just get some... What have you got? You've got a ebony fingerboard, like a dark wood fingerboard. You don't do it with maple, ever. But with your darker woods, even your Pau Ferro and all that stuff, you want like a non-abrasive cloth, either microfiber or something that won't leave any like threads hanging out or whatever, and lemon oil. And you don't need a lot of lemon oil. But you should be able to see if your fretboard's really dry, you need more lemon oil. But if it's still got like a nice dark, almost looking wet finish, then yeah, bit of lemon oil. If your fretboard's really grotty and gross, then you want to spend a couple of bucks and get like a super soft toothbrush. I mean super soft. With the lemon oil, and just sort of rub that, don't press, but just rub it over the fretboard and it'll get rid of all that gunk. And then the lemon oil gives it a really nice polish. It seeps into the wood, into the fretboard, and just sort of revitalizes it all. And yeah, makes your action and everything else a lot smoother. Ideally, the way you press the strings down, you don't really want to be touching the fretboard at all. You want the tip of your finger on the string. Which I'm sure your guitar teacher's telling you all the time anyway. But yeah, lemon oil. There's your hot tip from DP to you. We're top of the league and we're clear by 9 points because everybody else is crap. And Soul demolished Guangzhou. This is a huge game against Suwon, and it is dangerous because these guys have had a longer break. Their last game was like 3 or 4 days before we play Jean Bart. So they've had a breather. We do not get one. I've got double. Yeah, no, you need to be a rest session. And this needs to be a rest session. And look at the travel we got to do. So we play Suwon, game finishes. We're going to have a recovery session. Then we've got to travel to China. Then we rest. Then we play. Then we rest. Then we travel. Recovery session. We're going to come back and play Pahang at home. Ugh. And we really can't afford injuries to any of the starters. Staff numbers update. Well, let's put out an ad for... what do we want to do? Staff. Coaching staff. Place advert. Coaching. We could do with goalkeeping coach. We'll advertise for both. Goalkeeper coach and normal coach. We'll see what comes up. Find a killer goalkeeping coach, that would be awesome. One other thing I did, there was a job that popped up at Palermo, so I applied for that. There's a job here in the championship with Hull. Worst things have happened. There's Wickham in League One, who don't have a ton of money. I don't really want to go to Wickham, and they're like way down. And Forest Green have popped up again. We don't want to go there. Hansa Rostock will apply for Bundesliga, that's for sure. Just keeping an eye on the Haps, kids, just in case. Palermo, speaking of, holy moly. Search starts. We've been linked with the whole job. let's go to a job interview at Palermo. If you don't know who Palermo are, they're in Serie B. They're Italian. They're currently sitting in 16th in the second division of Italian football, just outside the relegation zone. How are you guys doing for Lemula? General? Where do we see that? We'll do with. They've got a national reputation, they're professional, determined squad, finances are okay. It's not rolling in dough. And how have you guys been doing? So they're in Serie A, taking a big tumble there. And then within the universe of the save, they went up to Serie B, down to C. They won Serie C, up to Serie B. And they've been hovering around in there. Okay. But that's Europe. So we're interested. Absolutely we're interested. Alright. As if our schedule wasn't mad enough, now in the middle of prepping the team and trying to organise a fitness and blah, 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 we just got to jet off to Italy real quick from South Korea for an interview. We'll be back in time for the game. Nobody sweat. Who are we talking to? Benjamin, good to meet you. Glad you've come along to discuss our plans for the club vision should we decide to hire you. Benjamin, appreciate the opportunity. It's great to be here. Let's get started. Also, I must say, very sexy pink Palermo shirt. I approve. Let's go. Have some reservations regarding the fact that you've never managed in this country. Can you explain why that shouldn't be an issue? I mean, you're interviewing me, so if you've got reservations, why have you given me a call, Benny? Benny. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, the fact I have experience in various other countries should hopefully make up for the fact I'm yet to work here. Are you perhaps looking to move on from your current job while things are going well and your stock is high? I've done well there, but it's time for me to move on and take the next step. You've developed a reputation for applying for other jobs while still employed. What's that all about? I feel that's acceptable when you consider how long I've been in management. Can you explain why you appear to be in the running for a few jobs right now? Because I applied for them, Ben. I'm exploring my options. Are you able to ease our worries about losing the backing of your players and the subsequent airing of dirty laundry in public? Hey, look, it's something I've learned from. I promise the healthy atmosphere here would remain healthy were I to be given the job. Don't even trip, dog. Would potentially be replacing someone who did not enjoy a good relationship with our fans. Could you do better? I try to forge a strong bond with supporters in every way possible. Yes, I saw the baritone jazz master. Sorry, Benjamin, just a second. Yeah, or their, what do they call it? The grunge master. And I've got one, and it's awesome with P90s. But yeah, the baritone's very interesting. Have a look at their 7 strings too. There's the Spiritus, and there's the Indominus, which is an 8 string. Check those out. Our last manager didn't get on with the fans. Would you be able to fare better? I can promise you, I would immediately have the backing of the players here. What's that got to... He's asking about the fans. SI. It's a little bit broken. Miles. Ben's lost his mind. Or I have. We would like to know, when do you intend to establish yourself as the club's manager? Able to take charge now? It's not long to go. I'd like to finish the season in my current job, out of respect to them, Ben. Because Jeonnam are awesome. But don't let that rule me out. We understand the importance of having the right backroom team. I don't need any changes. Let me stop you there, Ben. I don't even need to hear it. I don't need to change anything. I'm sure you got a good setup. I'll work with what you got. I'd like to share our vision for the future with you. Oh, I'm on the inside. Secret, Ben. Love it. A successful candidate would be required to make it become a reality. If you have any reflections on it, Miles, spell check's a great thing. Someone needs to proof this stuff. Now's the time to speak up. All right, let me just have a look, Ben. 1 second. Strive to make progress on and off the pitch. It's kind of the point of what we're all doing here, right? Work within the wage budget. Yeah, fine. Grow the club's reputation. Just bring me in. Job done. Maximum 1-year contracts for players over the age of 33. Don't worry about it, Ben. Not going to happen. Sell players before buying. I'm sure I'm going to clear out your squad. Minimum 2-year contracts for first team players. Fine with that. Lock them all in. Don't get relegated. Be competitive in Coppa Italia. Grow the club's rep. Keep doing that. And you're giving me what here? 1, 2, 3 seasons to work towards a top half finish. Exciting vision. Love it. You have no expectations for you to fulfill for the current season. Expectations and budgets will be set in the build up to next season if you're hired. I understand. Let's move on and cover any other areas, Ben, that need to be discussed. Is there anything you'd like to ask for before potentially getting the job? Not that I can think of. Please, you. Thanks so much for an enlightening discussion. We'll be in touch. Cheers, Ben. Love your work. Well, that was interesting. No specific budgets, which is a little bit discouraging, but another interview in Italy. Which makes it even more important to try and win the league here. We finished scouting this guy. Not interested. He's from Suwon. Choi not fully fit. Right, let's see how everyone's pulled up after the last match. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Park Hyun's going to play in there. Ferreira's going to start at right back. Jeong Jae-ik's going to start there. Kim In-woo is going to start there. Oof. Got some DM options, but I want to bring in Aguilar. Do we start? We don't start Aguilar. That's stupid talk. We've got 2 left footers at the back. All right, we're going to start Aguilar. May God have mercy on my soul. Please don't punish me. Oh, we've got Yon back. Excellent stuff. Boom. Oh, I don't want to not play Benny Davis, but yep. Yep. Okay. Get back up here. Swap. Watching guitar or looking at guitars. Yeah, welcome to my world, Lucas. Especially when I haven't been able to play because of my stupid arm. Much drooling. Have a look at the new Ibanez guitars too. The new Ibanez guitars are looking magnifique. I'm gonna start Parky at left back. All right, that's all looking a little bit healthier. Just trying to think if there's anything else we should swap. Kim Hyun-uk. I kind of want him in, but we don't have another defensive mid to cover here. We've got Park Sung-min, but he'd be coming on at centre. All right, that's our squad. That's what we're going with. Let's go. And we need to sub Lee and Gil off in this game at the 60-minute mark. The most important players who are on the park for this match have to come off at 60 minutes. If we've got an advantage, they have to come off before. Silver Baritone Ibanez. Yeah. Don't remember its Wi-Fi. Okay. That's our squad. Been in a good run of form. Go out and impress me. I want to see more of the same from you tonight. Pump those fists. Make me proud. Point the finger. Make me proud. Got some green. This is a danger game. Yeah. All right. Here we go, kids. This can all but secure us the title. We win this, we need one more result, and that's it. But fitness is a big problem. We're the only team playing today. Well, I mean, Jeonnam playing too. Unless I don't want to, I'll be fine with that. Just mean we've already had 6 shots. We've got the football. Let's not do anything dumb. Aguilar, don't screw us over here. I will destroy you. If Aguilar does something stupid in this game, he's never playing for us again. He's going straight to the transfer list. Ah, Jeonnam, what are you doing? Attack the ball, you freak. Ah. You're the most rested player on the park. Ah, get there. Get it out. Here's Lee. He's all over it. He's having a run. He's got support. Finds it and Guan. Guan's got help too if he needs it. Finds Kim In Woo. Plays it through for Lee. Shoots. Puts it wide. Wowzers. Another brand worth looking at for you, Lucas. Have a look at Schecter. Check out Schecter guitars. You'll dig them. And if you want something medley, can't go wrong with BC Rich. Oh, and the new Kramers. Kramers are great. We're not winning yet, but we're also not losing. Here's Lee. Plays it over to Yom. Yom's been a bit iffy. We really don't need him to have one of his dodgy days today. We need him on fire and playing well. Press up, pressure the ball, keep the pressure on. No free runs here. Tight marking. Do not let them split the defense. That's a good challenge for Kim In Woo. Excellent stuff. Lays it back, keep possession. Park Hyu Yun filling in for Choi Do-won, who wasn't quite fit enough. And he's probably going to come on later for Cho Moon. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Oh, they've given it away. There's Guan. Oh, what a goal from Guan. That is massive. Only his 5th goal of the season, but that is potentially huge. Crowd's losing their mind. Yeah, Schecter make good gear, man. Speaking of good gear, whack. He hit that so hard, game camera couldn't even keep up. Oh, 1-0 up. 2,700 one-eyed Jeonnam supporters in the ground. 14 shots we've had. Here's Guan with a free kick. Puts it just over. Oh, I'm getting excited now. Oh, 1-0 everybody. 1-0 up. Don't let your performance levels drop, gentlemen. We got some great. I don't need to talk to anybody else. Actually, defenders. Very happy with the solid defender. Yeah, we got more green. Oh, come on. Just got to hold on. 60-minute mark, we've got to make changes. It's going to be Cho. It's going to be Guan and probably Lee and Yu. Time's up, kids. You've done super well. Who do we bring on? Park Seong Kai? No. Park Seong Min is going to come on this side because he's a left footer. Yeah, it's going to have to be there. And Kim No-soo's coming on for Lee and Gyi. We're going to rest him. I hate everything about what I just did. Crazy lads, we're 1-0 up. This is a massive game. Let's not choke. They've got fresh legs out there, but they're way more tired than us. We've got 10 minutes left. We're just going to make a change, eat up some time. And then we can still make one more change closer to the end. We're not going to waste time yet. Win the football. Yes. Yum. Oh, Yum's giving it away again. He's infuriating. He's so inconsistent. Thank God he's only on loan and we haven't paid a fortune for him. Here's Park Seo-min. Do something great. That'll do. Wasn't great, but it was a thing. Yep. Good stuff. Keep in possession. I like it. Yom, don't cough it up now. Finds Hanan. Awesome. Hanan's giving it away. They're looking to break. We pressure them. Hanan's done well to win it back. He's redeemed himself. He doesn't need to be destroyed. Call off the shooters. Here's Lee Hyun-ju. Crosses it in. Finds Yom. Puts it just wide, but that was very, very nicely positive for this late in the game. So, one more change. No more changes. That's it. We're done. No more subs available. No. Ooh. Time wasting. All day. We beat Jeonbuk and Suwon back to back. Gwon's player of the game on an 8.5 with a super important goal. He hasn't scored a ton this season, but he scored when it counted. Did he what? We dominated that game. 22 shots, only 6 on target. That's pretty ordinary, but everybody's tired. Wowzers. They had 14 fouls. They kicked the crap out of us. Well done, lads. That was a good win. Silver burst or purple. If you look at the Derringer's website, there is a purple burst Les Paul. And it looks friggin' amazing. And I want it with all my heart and soul. It's been there for years. And I've wanted it for that long. It is glorious. Pleased with your performance. Gwon, you were excellent. What a hero. Anybody else over 7.5? Nope. But it doesn't matter. We're 12 points clear. 12 points clear. 3 games to go. So the maximum points available is 12. If Jeonbuk lose, we only need a point in our last 3 games. Yeah, see? There you go. Yes. It is beautiful. There's a turquoise one as well that's really nice. More praise for Gwon. He gets all the praises. Manager support. Boosting Lee Si-hwan. As it should. Because he's a hero. Sorry, I'm just getting rid of stuff on my telebone screen. Kim Do-kyun is looking at Gwon. Can't have him. He's staying at Jeonbuk forever. How's the dynamics now? A booyah. Oh, the other thing I noticed earlier before the stream, social groups are getting together. So social group B is down to only 2 members, Aguilar and Ferreira, who aren't playing a lot, so they're probably sitting around having tea parties, whinging to themselves. But yeah, we've got rid of a lot of the subgroups, and it's all kind of mushing together now, which is excellent. And that's all happening at the right end of the season. I can't rest you all for a day. We've got the recovery, we've got the rest, we've got travel. I just need you all to hold on. But it does mean we're going to have pretty much full strength squad for the next game. I am going to rest Cho. I am going to rest Guan. I'm going to rest Lee. Lingy's up to 3 stars. Yeah. You can have a rest as well. I don't want to rest everybody, but just like the key figures here. And let's start getting this squad set up for the next game. Benny Davis will be back in. He'll be fully fit. Turkman will be fully fit in here. Chorda Yun will be fully fit again. Cho Park Seo Min will be fully fit. Donati will be fully fit. Sun Kai will leave him in, even though he's not very good at football. Kim Ho Seok. Available. Don't do that. Lee Hyun Joo will be fit again. Yeah. Alright, we'll see how it's shaping up closer to game time. Fuck you, yellow card limit. That's fine. He won't be suspended for the next match, so we can still play. So we've got this massive Champions League game against Sport. And then we might be winning a league title. Following intense media speculation, claims following applied for the whole job. Admitted it'd be interested to take the role. Yeah, who wouldn't be? Crazy not to. That's what you reckon? Well, you're wrong. You're the worst assistant manager in the world. Chinese outfit, Shanghai Port. That's not what they're called. They're called Sport. We all know it. Slight underdogs. I'd say that's because we're in like awesome form. We know a bit more what to expect now too, so look at it. Look at it. I want to have a look at this. I want to look at fixtures and results. That's Wednesday. Jeonbuk and Suwon have to play against each other. Oh, we need a Suwon result there. If Suwon win that, we've got to win a game. If they draw, we only need a point. Oh, the permutation's breaking my brain. Point is, we're in the best. The only way this could be better is if we were 15 points clear. No, wait. 1, 2, 3. 3, 6, 9. We're 9 points clear. But we're 12 points clear. Right. And these guys play each other, but they've got a game in hand. Okay. So basically, if Jeonbuk drop any points, we are golden. Pre-match press conference, we'll just fly through this. I'm not too stressed. I'm way less stressed about Champions League. It'd be great to qualify from the group and go deeper into that competition. I don't care. I want the league title so badly. Guys, if you get into this and we can win this game, I didn't want to do that. That's going to mess up the whole... now they're doing a training session that I didn't want them to do. I didn't think of that. What a moron. I'm sitting forward in my chair and it's cutting off my chin. I've got to lean back. I've got to relax. Oh. Yeah, you're not getting called up for Syria, Hanan. I apologise. We shouldn't have signed you. Pink telly with a kit. Lucas. I'm timing you out. timed you out for 10 minutes, Mr. Lucas, because everything you just said about Machine Gun Kelly, one part of it was right, and the rest of it, nope. Nothing he's ever done or ever will do is okay, including signature guitar. It's a disgrace. What you said was bad, and you should feel bad. 600 seconds, 10-minute timeout. When you come back, I expect an apology. I know it's not the rules. I know it's not the chat rules, but it shouldn't have to be. That sort of thing should just be common knowledge. Oh, we've upset the board. I'm worried. Poor board. I don't want to make him sad. Right, these games going on, we don't care about it. They have no bearing on us whatsoever. Settings. I'm just opening a thing. The 10-minute timeout's a bit harsh. I need to see if I can change it. Yeah, don't know how to do it. I'll check it out later. I'm not happy with the 10-minute timeout. I don't know how to undo it, or if I can, so I apologize, Mr. Lucas, for timing you out as a total joke. But I mean, hey, it's the only way you'll learn, for one thing. Oh, I feel bad now. Oh, it also deleted all your messages. Well, that's just great. It's the only way to be sure that there's no other Machine Gun Kelly references in the chat. So, I'll allow it. I'm a monster. Upper instructions, yes to all of that. Everything else is fine. Let's have a look at what happened fitness-wise. Yom is tired. Cho is tired. Cho's going to sit this one out. But Kyuhyun, yep, get in there. You want to be a ball-playing defender on cover. That's what you set to. So that's awesome. Yom needs a breather. And Kim In-woo's not fully fit either. So, luckily, Kim Ho-seok is. You get the nod, young man. Get in there and make a nuisance of yourself. Everyone else looks fine. Aguilar's tired. We have another defender to throw into the mix. Lee Ji-hoon can play central mid. But Aguilar can cover defense. Yep, we're going to be fine. Let's go. This is it. Now, this match is massive because it could determine who finishes top of the Champions League group and who qualifies for the knockouts. So, a little bit dangerous. Go out there and impress me. Come on, guys. You can win this. You can get a result here. You can all have 2 days off. I promise. You can have a rest. Sip of the DP juice. They're playing a boring old 4-4-2. Disgusting. But we've got Benny Davis and Lee In-kyu, so they can do one. Right. Come on, guys. Let's go. Highlight from the kickoff. Always terrifying. Welcome, Mr. Mark Kohler, for dropping a follow. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Asian Champions League action. Top of the group. I think we're top of the group. Yeah, we were top of the group. We need to win this to stay there. Or get a point and we stay there. Ah, don't give the ball away. No, I hate everything about what's happening right now. We're the yellow shirts. No red shirts. They're like Star Trek red shirts. Get rid of them. No, get stuffed. Lisi Huan saves. Yes. What a hero. Yep. Lee Hyun-ju is all over it. Everybody chill. We're okay. I don't know what you're stressed about. I wasn't over it. 18,000 crazy people here for sport. Or Shanghai Port. Or whoever they are. Sport. We're edging possession. We're pretty much level, just dropping in courage because everybody's exhausted. This is our third game this week, with another one still to come. Header it out. Benny, get over there. Cover, cover, cover. No shot, no shot. Put it wide. Park Seung-min, our defense is the shakiest bit at the moment. Drop another encourage. We haven't picked up a yellow card yet, so I'm thinking we'll get stuck into him in the second half. We're level on shots. Well done controlling possession. Assuming we're controlling possession. Full disclosure. Wasn't paying attention. Oh. Let's go for all the marbles, gentlemen. Won't encourage yet because we're still pumped after half time. We're going to have to make a couple of changes shortly. But first, let's go and score a goal. Here we go. Choi Do-yun with throw in. Big long throw to no one in particular. Lee Hyun-ju picks it up. He's looking for a pass. Shoots. I think. Shot, cross, poor pass. Don't really know what happened there. Lee In-gi hasn't shown up today. That's always a bit of a worry. He's picked up a knock. Hang on, hang on. You will stop what you're doing. This is illegal. Let's get Cho on here. Get the correct partnership back in the mix. And now just don't concede a stupid goal. Don't concede a goal. They're playing around us. Lee's carrying a knock at the moment. He's still on the pitch, so there's nothing he can really do to help out. Donati's stolen it though. Here's Guan. Plays it up to Benny Davis. To Turkman. Finds Donati. He's continued his run. That is a great run from the right back. Looking for an option. Into the box. Finds Lee In-gi, who's carrying a knock. Is about to be subbed off the pitch. And he's friggin' scored. Lee In-gi is player of the save so far. This guy is an absolute joke. He's not a 5-star player. He's not the greatest player in the history of Football Manager. He's a 2.5-star rando pick that, if I remember correctly, I had very little to do with, who just scores goals for fun. And if we go and have a look at his attributes after this game, there is absolutely no reason for it. But I am not complaining. I love that man. The rando, weird, shouldn't be as good as he is, Football Manager player. One of the best seasons. Here's Ben Davis, by the way, scoring a friggin' goal to shore up top of the group. That's his 9th goal of the season. Our 2nd of the game, away from home in the AFC Champions League. I said we wanted to do better than we did with Adelaide. This is how you do it. He's just toe poked that in. The cheeky little monkey. We paid a bit of cash for Ben Davis, and he has proven to be worth every single penny. We are going to have to make a couple of substitutions after this highlight because fitness. Oh, that was a cheeky little back heel from them. Get there, Lee. Oh, we conceded. Right, changes. Guan needs to come off. We've got Yom on the pitch. Swap them over. That's easy enough. We've got one more substitution we can make. John Jay comes on. What? I've got... Oh, because Lee. Crap on a pancake. Get the football. Praise the lads. Enough time had passed after conceding that shouldn't be dangerous. We're dead on our feet. They're mostly dead on their feet. Come on, guys. 4 more minutes. Just hold on. 5 minutes. We're going to time wasting. Do it. Do all that. Shoot on sight. Blaze it over the bar. Out of the stadium if you can. Anything to hold up play and hold on to this result. I think we've just about done it. 3 in a row to start the stream. Arch rivals John Buck. Done. Suwon. Title rivals. Done. Most dangerous team in our group in the Champions League. Done. Football Manager 23 is easy. It's not. But we are on an amazing run. All of our players were dead. Individuals. Donati was awesome setting up that goal. Oh, you were excellent. And we love you guts. Benny Davis, also excellent. Lee Hyun-ju. Delighted. Oh. Just gonna check something. Alright, I've settled down. My heart rate's only at 81 beats per minute. I guarantee it wasn't sitting that low not too long ago. Everyone's playing well, giving 100%. Yeah. Leave it to the analysts and pundits. Nobody cares. Wasn't even reading, really, what I was clicking on. Lee Hyun-ju is the star. We're 3 points clear at the top of the group. We should be able to deal with Bangkok and Yokohama pretty easily, which will get us through to the knockouts, which we may or may not be here for. I don't want to click on this because it's scary. We'll come back to it. Vince's display ensures victory. Donati's delighted. Player of the game. Pat on the head for Lee Hyun-ju. 43 grand we get for that. Lee Gear injured. How bad is it? Oh. Heart rate was up to 86 there. Only a couple of days. It's a bruised neck. He should be fine for Pohang. And as promised, gentlemen, here, except for you. Oh, damn it. You, and you don't get a breather. Everybody else. 2 days off, gents. You got it done. You're suspended for the next game, so I need another body to replace Ayo, which will be Kim In-win. Swappity doo. Swappity Yum can come on. Yeah. And that'll do. And then we get an amazing 3-day gap before we've got to play our other Champions League group game. What a crazy butt schedule. Schedule, competitions, how are we doing? When do these guys play? The 23rd. 2 days. Suwon and Jeonnam play. Same day as us. Oh, at the same time. The title could be decided right there in the Pohang game. And if we win the league, I'm going to lose my friggin' mind. Because we have not won a league yet in this save. This is our 5th season. We won the A-League finals, which is like the proper Australian title part, but we didn't win the league. We have won a league, I lied. We won K-League too. But we haven't won a top division. We could be about to do it. Yep, Stam. Sucks. Now you know. Okay. We're the favourites, as we should be. Jeonnam are potentially just one match away from becoming K-League 1 champions, needing just to draw against Playhang. I will remind you that in the real world, and here on Earth 4, Jeonnam have never won the top division in Korea. They've won K-League 2, they've won the KFA Cup multiple times. In the real world, their best ever finish, you'll see it in the ticker down the bottom, their best ever finish was runners-up in K-League 1. Our best ever finish, which was last season, our first season in K-League, because we conceded 2 goals in the last game of the season and not 1, because we didn't score. Ugh. Is the same. Runners-up. We get a result. Press conference time. Meow. I just want to check Le Job Center. Holy crap! Favorites for the whole job. Look at that. Oh, Middlesbrough. That'll be fun. Apply. Charlton? No. Why do I know that name? Who are you? Played for Boston. I must have just seen him around in other saves, I guess. Weird. Yep. Middlesbrough, not Borough. There's no O in there. Middlesbrough. We are going to take a break for the next game. Hold the phone. We're going to take a break right now. I'll be back in a few minutes. I need to go to the bathroom. Stretch the cables. Everybody get up, walk around. Lucas, enjoy the remainder of your time out. It should be over by the time I get back. Because I'm a monster. Quick breather. We're going to come back. We're going to do the team meeting. We'll check out Shimbum Chul's report. Because he's got a funny name and it's worth a read. And then we'll have a look at this, because we could be off to Europe on the next step of the journey with Palermo. That would be awesome. Right, so we'll go to the BRB screen. We'll be back in a few minutes. And then it's all kicking off. Holy doly. It's only taken like 500 job applications to get here. Oh, I'm excited. Right, BRB screen. Enjoy the flashing lights and disco dancers. And Smoke, if you got them, we'll be back in a few minutes, kids. Oh, what a stream. This is awesome. This is so awesome. And we're back, kiddies. We are back. I've prepped something a little bit special. First things first. Shin Bumchul. Best name ever. Well, that's anticlimactic. You trained well. Good job. Awesome. Team meeting. I think it would be a good idea to hold a team meeting, give the players some words of encouragement. Have our next game as we can secure the title. Holy dolly. Played up the importance of the match. Let the players know how much win would mean. Let's do it. We just need a point, lads. Give it your all so the fans can enjoy success. Do it for me. Do it for the gaffer. Because I want to go to Europe on a high. You all in? Everybody on board? Yep. Cool. He's insistent, determined. Kim Hyun-yuk is angry. Everybody else is pretty cool with it. I think that's alright. It's fine. Could have been worse. Everybody's keen. Palermo have offered you a 2-year contract with a pay rise, $5,000 a week. Take the managerial job at Renzo Barbera La Favorita, believing you to be the ideal person to replace ex-manager Andrea Soto. Is that? No. I thought it was Soto, who you might recall from our Aston Villa save in the beta, but it was not. Here's the culture. Strive to make progress. Yep. That's all great. Avoid relegation. Blah, blah, blah. Acceptable dressing room atmosphere. Acceptable managerial support. 160 grand a week of wage budget, 3.4 million quid transfer budget. Start negotiations, contract start date, end of season on the 9th of October, which is kind of going to screw up Champions League run, but if you're in chat, what do you think? Do we take the gig and make the move to Europe? The next step in the journey to Champions League glory? Or do we take a massive risk and turn it down in the pursuit of the Asian Champions League because we might be about to win the league title? Any thoughts? Feel free, drop them in the chat. Just put stay or go. Sit here for a minute, hovering over the finalize deal button, because I kind of want to go, but Champions League would be epic. There's no guarantee. Lucas says go. He's back from his timeout. Hope you've learned your lesson, young man. I'm going to add a certain someone who shall not be named to the list of banned phrases in the chat, so this never happens again, just in case. Luke says go. No one else is speaking up. Speak now, forever hold your peace. That's it. Pressing the button. Boom. Our time at Jeonnam is coming to an end. Not immediately, but soon. Because we are off to Italy with Palermo. And now I'm going to have to learn some Italian. Even though I've learned no Korean in real life. That's exciting. Look at them. I may download a kit pack for Italy so we can have the proper kits. Let's just have a look through. Gianni De Rosa. Luca Toni played there. Baldini. Fabrizio Macaulay. Tedesco. This is exciting. Let's not go with 70s porn music. Softly swaying. It's bittersweet. It'll be bittersweet to leave Jeonnam, but it has to happen sooner or later. It's going to happen sooner. We got a new job, everybody. We're going to Italy. All that pasta. Oh. Hull fans consider us the leading candidate. We're not going to Hull. We're not going to England yet, which I'm kind of happy about. Once you get to England, it becomes kind of a foregone conclusion you're going to get there. There being a Champions League win. Hey, you're not training well enough. Yeah. Praise these lads. Yeah, I've only managed in Italy once in Football Manager back in FM, I want to say 19, with Fiorentina, and had a great time there. Mainly due to signing. Well, no, we didn't sign him. He was a youth player. He was an Australian. I think his last name was Smithy. And he was awesome, and he ended up being sold for a ridiculous amount, but he was a great young striker. And we had a bunch of other really good players too. I'm pretty sure we won a Champions League or a Europa League at Fiorentina. This won't be Fiorentina. We'll be in the second division in Italy. Very different. Just turn off my aircon because it's getting a bit chilly. But no, new adventure. Exciting. Super exciting. But job at Jeonnam's not done. That's coming up right now against Pohang Steelers. A chance to win a league title for Jeonnam. Their first in history for the mighty Steel Dragons. We only need a point. Let's not screw the pooch. I know you said you didn't like it, but then you praised his signature guitar, and I'm not having it. You don't like your signature guitar. I don't care how it looks. It's just not a thing. Raise, you're better than this. And I will fix timeout stuff so it's not as long. I think like a 2-minute timeout, totally fine. Unless there's a way I can set variable ones, like joke ones, just nice and quick without deleting messages. Because it was a bit harsh, and I do apologise for it, because I didn't know what was going to happen. I thought it would be a lot shorter than that. Oh, I'm pumped. This is it. This is going to be the moment. We're going to win a league, everybody. Our second league, but our first major division victory. As long as we don't screw the pooch. Do it for the fans. Yes. They all love you. We love you. Let's get it done. Oh, if Ling Yu scores a goal that wins us a title. Stuff that dreams are made of. We are going to turn off the ticker for this one. Boys are already celebrating. Settle down. Oh my word. I pressed the wrong button. Still no one behind the goals. You're doing it wrong, Jeonnam. I wish my legacy... It's only under 2,000 people here for a potential league victory. Ridiculous. I'm not going to encourage him yet. We'll just let things play out for a little bit. Here's Donati with a free kick. Plays it into the box. Finds Yom. Heads just over. Positive signs. Come on now. Come on. Dominating possession. Pohang having another shot. They've got the football. We all know how I feel about that. Park Seung-min over to Cho Moo-hyung. Stands on the ball. He's in no rush. Ball through to Ben Davis. He scores. Gets in. 1-0 to Jeonnam. Crowd's going to lose it. All 2,000 of them. Yes. This is good. Everything going to plan. Let's get Lee Yu a goal. Hey. Praise lads. Keep spirits up. Keep them pumped. Ben Davis again plays it to Lee Kyung-ho, who's not on his team. Good pressure on the centre back there. Cho wins it over to Choi Do-yeon. Up to Lee Hyun-ju. To Yom. He's got Lee in the centre. He shoots from range. Slots it in. Hell yes. Lee Hyun-ju scores. It's happening. It is happening. Great ball from Yom. Finds Lee Hyun-ju. Takes a couple of touches and just says, can't bother running. Let's just slot it in from the edge of the area, shall we? And he does. Because he's awesome. That's the first half. We are 2-0 up and sitting pretty. Very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up. Lee Hyun-ju's got a goal. Potentially a championship game. And I'm very, very happy. Suwon are beating Jeonnam as well, which is awesome because I hate Jeonnam with a passion. Oh, Benny Davis has taken a knock. Get him off the park. Jong Jae-ik comes straight on to cover there. Easy change to make. Carry on, gentlemen. Is there anyone else on the bench we want to get involved for this game? Park Seung-min is exhausted. Yeah, Carlos Aguilar, you can have a run. We're going to make a couple other changes. Guan deserves a standing ovation. Everyone should be cheering him off the park. And that will do for now. We've still got one more round of subs we can make. Praise the lads. We just need to see the game out now. 10 minutes to go. Cancel. Yes, discard. Lee Hyun-ju. Kick. Was not far away. Changes now. Lee Hyun-ju needs to come off. Kim In-won can come off for him. That's easy enough. Park Seung, I can have a run. Just run around, make a nuisance of yourself. Don't screw up. That's all I ask. Suwon and Jeonnam are drawing, which is even better. Just a couple of minutes away now. We're almost there. We have done it. Ladies and gentlemen. We are champions of K-League 1 with Jeonnam Dragons. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Fantastic. We got fireworks. We got confetti from the heavens. Mana from the heavens. There's your cartwheel. There's a trophy, which isn't our trophy at all. It's like a big wooden K thing. But we are champions of Korea. Hell yeah. And Lee Hyun-ju scored in the final. Or not the final, but sealed it. Astro Stars, absolutely brilliant. Mission accomplished in Korea, everybody. Pleased with your performance. Turkman was great. We're going to play all the Jeonnam Club songs. We're champions. I don't even know what to say. Good job, everybody. All positive. Jeonnam clinch, Hanawankyu K-League 1 title. Jeonnam win K-League 1. There we are, and we did it in style. With 2 games to spare, we are going out of Korea with a bang. And Suwon and Jeonbuk screwed the pooch. Drew 1-1. It is party time. One thing I need to do. Let's go to La Stream Manager. Edit stream info. No more question marks. Outstanding. League title, yes! Yes! Benny Davis is injured, he's out for basically the rest of the season. That pours a little bit of cold water on it. Yeom Ji-sung is coming in for 200 grand. Bargain at twice the price despite his inconsistency. I'll allow it. We won't be here. Best ever K-League 1 finish thanks to moi. Been praised by the supporters. As I should be. The board are happy. There's our proper trophy. Needs to do another thing now. Oh, I'm going to have to update the graphics for intros. Goodness me. So happy. So happy. I love it. Let's add this in right now. Where do I go? Here. Press the wrong button. That's alright. Mask can stay there for now. We need another song. There it is. It's glorious. Ole, 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 ole. Jeonnam FC. Ole, ole. The trophy's dancing. That's how excited we are. It's beautiful. Best day ever. Jeonnam crowned champions. You goddamn right we are. Post-match press conference. Who cares? You can all get stuffed. We're out of here. We're going to Italy. But we're doing it with a league title to our name. Let's go and check out the Hall of Fame. We got another song we can do here. Dun, 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 dun. Where are we? There we are. 217 points now. 3 domestic divisions. 2 domesticable cups. That's for worldwide. We're a little bit off the pace, but we'll get there. We'll get there. For the continent, where are we? Not quite in the mix, but oh, so close to overtaking this guy. For a nation, we're in the Hall of Fame for Korea, 9th place. Fantastic. For the nationality, oh, we did it. We've overtaken GA. Suck it, Graham Arnold. Is he retired? He's retired. He can't overtake us again. GA's done. We are awesome. Now we've just got to hunt down Paddy Kisnorbo and Ange Postecoglou to become the greatest managers in Australian history. Haha. That makes me happy. Loser. Loser. Oh, wrong way. Loser. Not us. We're awesome. Because we only went and won the freaking league. Kim Jeonnam, get up here. You're going to play for the rest of the season, my friend. All of you guys, we got 4 days. You can all have 2 days off. Champions of Korea. Lingyu, 15 goals since he's been back. How many games has he played? A bunch. 17 appearances on the bench, 17 total, 17 starts, 15 goals. Or in the league, 16 starts, 11 goals. Up to his old tricks. What a champion. I said we were going to have a look at him too. Check out his attributes. So his finishing's a 10. It's pretty quick. There's nothing here to suggest like you should be one of the greatest strikers in the game. But I'm not saying he is the greatest striker in the game. Some guy named Erling Haaland's still knocking about. Never heard of him. Apparently he's alright. But yep, he's got it done for us. Look at this. 38 games, 36 goals, 16, 11. Tell me you don't know how to get the best out of players. Ignore the ones that have sucked. He's the man. He's only worth 100 grand. Oh, I can't make any signings or extend contracts now either because we're leaving. So the board won't allow it. But that's alright. Because we delivered on our promise. We've delivered a championship. Benny Davis is out. The Yokohama game. Sad times. But now every other game this season is just party time. We are going to finish the season today. I'm not stopping till we finish everything. And then the next stream, which will likely be either tomorrow or tomorrow night, we got a whole new club to meet. Yeah, use that suggested training. Nobody cares. Were these the guys with actual players? No, these are the guys with a couple of 55 quid signings. I remember. So even rotated. Should be pretty fine here. Let's have a look at the squad. We can give some dudes a breather. Cho can have a breather. Donati, you can have a breather. Bruno Ferreira can play over there. That'll be fine. Lee, you're not resting. Don't even think about it. Guan can have a breather. Kim Hyun-oh can start. Kim Min-wei can start. Who else we got knocking about the place? Stackman can rest. Where is... Yep, you're fresh. I'll play the other kid. There we go. Nearly a full rotation of the squad. Is it dumb? Yeah, probably. But I'm in party mode. It's future me's problem. We're not throwing it away. All the players we put on the park are absolutely good enough to get a result. And I am not stressed. They're a poor team. Damn right they are. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Champions. See something cool? We won that. Don't have a contract. Fine. I can't do it anyway, you clowns. Ha 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 ha. Still play as Jeonnam. Come on, Soul. Soul have won it. Suck it, Jeonnam. Oh, it makes me so happy. So what is that? Bunch of points cleared. 14. We have romped it in at the end of the day. Key, whatever. Team selection. But given League on G. Reports and club. Just went neutral because they're asking about players who I've already removed from the squad. Silly press. Shows we've got no leaks, we've got no inside lines here at Jeonnam, which is great. Bit of loyalty. Fantastic. Lingyu would be a better choice of vice captain. You know what? I concur. Captains, we'll just have a quick chat to Kim Hyun-ug. Where are you? Speak about one player. One about removing captaincy. Yeah. He's fine. He's cool with it. I'm cool with it. Lingyu is our vice captain. Let's just clear this out. Get some other options. Awesome. Problem solved. Because Lingyu's a hero. He should absolutely be a part of the leadership setup at this club. Kim Nong-soo does well for the Rezzies. Couple of goals. Good stuff. Bruno Ferreira showing pleasing progress. I agree. Recruitment advice. No, we're not tweaking that at this stage of the season. Bohang played Guangzhou. Nobody cared. It's a non-event. Lingyu's fit to play. Good, because he will. We're not tweaking any of that. You're a lefty, aren't you? No, right only. That's fine. And here we go. Oh, Kim Hyun-ug, you're not fit. What happened? What the hell? Not even close to being fit. So, Lee Hyun-jae, get in there. Yeah, we're fine. Let's go! So excited. Champions of Korea. Been a good run. Get out there. Impress me. Blah, 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 blah. We are at home. It looks like a decent turnout. Champions League game. They brought some supporters who know to sit behind the goal. Unlike ours. We're a little bit clueless in that regard. And off we go. 5,000 in attendance for this one. That might be our biggest crowd at home for the season. I like it. We've got a bunch of kids on the park, a bunch of guys who have a lot of first team game time. This league nearly opening his account for the evening. Lee Hyun-jae crosses in the box from a corner. Wasn't really a cross. It was corner. Same diff. Let's just encourage the lads. What are they doing with more of the ball? What the hell? Sort your lives out, gentlemen. They kicking the crap out of us? Not really. Stolen the back though. I like it. Jung Jae-yik, back to Kim Hyo-suk. He's got support. Goes himself. Pass to Lee would have been a little bit tricky because he was very much marked. It's half time. Yeah, still in it. Just playing groups. Pump them up a little bit. Come on, we need the result. Haven't weakened the squad this much, surely. go positive. Live dangerously. Oh, Kim and Wee's headed just wide. Who is stinking up the joint? I've only got 3 subs, remember? So that was more for my benefit than yours. Because I always forget. Here we go. This is better. A little bit of flow in the play. Keep in possession, knocking it around. Lovely. Ball over the top to Lee and Gu. Fires at home. That's what we come to expect from that particular gentleman. Let's turn the tickety-boo back on. All is right with the world. Whack. First time. It's his job. It's what he does. He's great at it. Ling is a hero. Nothing else to say about him. Nice little deflection on the pass there. A little bit deeper at the back than I'd like. Hanan's playing very, very far back as a defensive mid. Should be up here by now, surely. Never mind. Lingyu's got the ball. He's having a run. Takes it in the back corner. He is fouled. Absolutely classic. No, 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 no. Lingyu will take the penalty. Thank you very much. Hope he puts it in now and doesn't spray it. I just want him to score more goals. Boom. There we go. He's got a brace. Awesome stuff. That guy scoring is one of my favourite things. We're all about it. 75 minutes. Guan can come on the left, just for a change. Kim Hyun deserves an appearance before the end of the season. He can have a few minutes. That's what I'm doing. Come on, Lee, get a hat trick so we can get the kid a run. Greedy guts. Boys are still partying. Settle down, lads. Praise the team. Let's go crazy. Let's go attacking. Last couple of minutes. Oh, we can make some changes. I've got one more sub I can make. Thank you. Come on, throw the kid on. Yes, he was on for a hat trick, but there's like 3 minutes to go. He'll be fine. He won't be grumpy. It's a good win. Important win in the Champions League. Well done, lads. Individuals. You were excellent. Anybody else over 7-5? Zhang Jaik was. You did really well tonight. Aguilar. A rare, really good performance from him. Li Xuan was excellent. He's the best goalkeeper in Korea. How has he not got a national call-up? I don't know. Oh, my word. Look at this. We are top of the group. We've only got to play Bangkok next. Point seals it. Yes. Oh, we've qualified. Go us. Awesome stuff. Praise Lingyu. Oh, of course. Attend the press conference. Home. Let's have a look at our profile. It's all well and good. Oh, my word. We're going to be here for a while. We don't join Palermo until 2028. So we join at the end of the current season, I guess. Unless that's 10th of September, but... Cool. So we're absolutely going to be able to finish a job here at Jeonnam. And we'll be doing another transfer window. I misread all of that entirely. Yikes. Oh, rest the guys. We're gonna play solo. Squad. Rest for a day. Excuse me. Hanan's dropped his lack of football concern. He's happy with the game time he's getting. Look at those dynamics. Excellent club atmosphere. Good team cohesion. That could be better. A very good managerial support. Lisi Juan's form deserves recognition. 7.28. It really does. Li Yingyu, his form, yes. It's been excellent. And Guan's been really good too. Bunch of heroes at this club. Do you want to see something cool? Kind of want to leave it on the screen. Undo. Edit. Undo. Transform. Yep. There's our trophy. The other thing I could do is add it in here. I haven't shown this before. Check this out. That's our trophy room that I haven't set up any audio sources on. So the sound just died in the butt. Apologies. But I'll add the K-League trophy in there tomorrow at some point. I'll fix all the sound so I can talk to you while we're in there. But that'll get updated tomorrow. I'm leaving my new trophy right up here next to my head. So I'm quite proud of that. That's where it should be. We've got to face Sola. 25 clean sheets. Existing mark is also 20. One more clean sheet. Lisi Juan breaks the record for clean sheets in the season. And we've still got 2 games left, I believe. Recent form. Hull have offered an interview. Okay. That's some highly impressive work at the current club. Why do you want to move on? Time for me to take the next step. Hopefully that can be here. With the team currently defining expectations. Done a good job there. It's time to take the next step. Reputation for applying for other jobs. That's fine. Who are we talking to? Massimiliano. See, the dude at Palermo was Benjamin. The dude at Hull is Massimiliano. Exploring my options. Previously embroiled, something I've learned from. Want to ensure dressing room atmosphere. Promise it'll be fine. Better see out the season at my current club. It's part of the recruitment process. Don't need a budget. Any thoughts? Yep, that all looks good. We aren't in a position. That's fine. Anything else? No. Massey? Jeonnam attacking midfielder Ben Davis is among group placeholders winners of Player of the Year award. Who else is in contention, you ask? Glad you did. He's one of ours, Park Seung-min, a 20-year-old centre-back who has an average in the league of 7.3. That's impressive. Considering he's only really been playing this season because we lost Jesus Crespo and couldn't sign a better centre-back. They're talking about us as favourites for the whole job. I've already signed a contract with Palermo, so I'm more just curious about how this will work. Who do they pay? Do they pay Palermo if they offer me the gig? Do they pay Jeonnam? I don't know. attend the press conference. Done skiing. One thing I want to check, let's have a look at our reputation now. Still 3-star. Cool. That hasn't moved. Characteristics. We're fluent in Korean now. Awesome. K-League 1 champions. And that really takes the edge off the whole getting knocked out of the cup thing too. The FA Cup. We'd already won that. But now we've got another league title behind us. Oh, I'm so happy. I was thinking about it before the stream, last night, after last night's stream that went really well in terms of results. And I was dreading, like, oh, I really hope we don't get smashed with injuries or just a shocking run of form and the players choke and it ends up like last season all over again. That would have been devastating. But I was quietly confident because, again, we kept most of the squad together. Had a few new elements, but most of what we've got was either here last season or was part of the title-winning squad in K-League 2. So much cooler heads, better prepared, more experienced, a good like cohesive unit, and yeah. Coach you guys, you know what? Just continue this ad because I want to see what comes in with the goalkeeping coach ad. So I don't want to commit yet. We'll come back to that. Some decent options there though for areas we need to improve in the coaching staff. The other thing with Palermo is because we were like end of season, we'd be here for another season. As much as I'm excited to go to Italy, do we really want to stay at Jeonnam until next October? Because we've got the opportunity to go to Hull sooner, maybe that's the way to go. And then if we can build our rep up at Hull, maybe that gets us moved to a Serie A club in Italy instead of the second division. We need to go balls out for this game, surely. Get Guam back in there. Lee Hyunji's fine. Sean Jae-Hik's fine too. Get me some Turkmen action. Benny Davis isn't quite fit. 2 more days, he'll be right for the next match, so that's fine. I'm tempted to keep Ferreira in, you know. Heavy match load. Not so much. Park Seung-min, you get in there. Cho can start. Because how are you guys looking? Still heavy match loads. That's not ideal. Kim Hyun can have a start. There we go. Let's do him a solid. He's been a good servant for the club. I'd like to reward his loyalty. Let's get Nadi in here. Swap you for Bruno. No, I don't want you playing goalkeeper, man. Whoa. I want you playing for Bruno. And I would like to get Chora Yuna for Parky. And Parky, I will swap you for Bruno. Awesome. We are at the 2-hour mark, so before we actually kick off this game, I need to go to the bathroom again because all this excitement, I'm literally going to wet my pants. A black and gold Explorer. Dude, the Explorer is such a cool shape of guitar, and it's one of those guitars I've always wanted. A couple of things that held me back. One, even the Epiphone models are a little bit pricey. And you know what I'm like, I'm cheap as, so paying $1,000 for a guitar, I'm always going to be terrified of pulling the trigger. 2, the cases. Because it's all pointy and weird, cases can be a problem. Same with the Flying V. Or the BC Rich guitars, that sort of stuff. Cases are an issue. Don't know what the deal is. You either have to buy one special for that guitar, which is probably going to cost extra, or you're looking at like foam inserts and all sorts of stuff to ship it around when I'm jamming and everything. But yeah, the Explorer, oh, I love them. I would just love a plain white with the black hardware or the black trim. That'd be epic. Or the, what do they call it? The Carina Explorer, which is like the yellow, kind of like my Telly. That like yellowy wood grainy type finish. I can't even talk. I'm so excited. If you're wondering what the thing is above my head, if you just come in, that is the K-League 1 trophy, which we have won. We're closing out the season here. We've had 2 job offers this stream. We've signed a contract or a pre-contract with Palermo in Italy's 2nd division, but that job won't kick off until October 2028. It's October 2027. It's a year away. We've also been interviewed by Hull in the English Championship. So yeah, interesting times. But right now, I need to go to the bathroom. So we're all going to take a breather. Everybody get up, stretch your legs, stretch your cables, grab a drink, smoke if you've got them. We'll be back in a few minutes to kick off a game against Seoul. We've got Seoul, but they're not soldiers. They all play for Gimcheon. I made a relevant Korean joke that wasn't about a train to Busan. I demand points. I want that on the record. It's on the internet. I've got witnesses. Yeah. Anyway, break time. We'll be back in a few, and my back teeth won't be floating. Awesome. How we doing, kids? We are back. Yes, the Korean Explorers, Black Guards, all the way, Lucas. Sip of DP juice. Let's go play a game of football. Can't remember who I picked in the squad. I'm sure it'll be fine. Brilliant stuff. All right, dressing room. Give the fans their money's worth. Nobody cares. Same from you today. Do the things. Do all the things, gentlemen. Kick off. Let's eat their souls. It's kind of dark. We're not demons, we're dragons. The Jeonnam Dragons. Champions of Korea. We're playing in white? Yes, we are. Then I'm okay with what's going on the pitch right now. Here's Guan. Runs it in. Oh, comedy of errors there in the box. It's like 3 shots in one right there. Nothing is happening. This is all very dark and brooding. Yom has taken a knock. He's got a bruised kneesy knee. Poor bugger. Ignore. Suck it up, princess. 5 minutes to go. We're doing fine. A win would be good for momentum, but I'm really not stressed at this point. I'm still flying high. Because we got a trophy. Sorry, we got a trophy. It's right there. Encourage. Let's go crazy and go positive, shall we? Just try and make something happen. Lee's underperforming in this one. A rare misfire from him. 20 minutes to go. Can have a breather. Van der Est, my friend. Many times over. Jeong Jae-ik can come off. Kim In-woo can come on for him. Swap them around. Aguilar can come on for a Cho. We'll swap both the centre backs. Actually, no. Donati can have a rest. What's happened there? They're offside. Let's encourage the boys. Come on, do something. Attacking. 10 minutes ago, Yom definitely needs to come off at this point. And Guan can have a rest too. Ah, no he can't. Sorry, Guan. My bad. Let's crank it up. Come on, guys. A win would be great. We don't need it. Suwon have had a big day out there. 4-1. Wowzers. Yeah, you're right. It's fine. Even the last group game in Champions League doesn't matter. They're all dead rubbers at this point. They held out for draw, Suwon through Champions League. Next year, we'll go to the press conference. It's all good. Itchy nose. Right. Game coming up against Bangkok. Giggle. Because we're all 12. Cho Mi-hyung is a legend. Damn right. He's tipped to win an award. Young Player of the Year. Jeong Jae-ik's up for it. Park Seung-min's up for it. Lee Hyun-ju is up for it. And Lee Dae-yong. So one of the players on that list doesn't play for us. One of our guys is going to win it. Because they've all got better average ratings. Which is awesome. Training, rest, 1 day, you, out, you. In. Lee Hyun-ju, get in there. Benny Davis, you're going to be fit tomorrow. Get in there. You're going to play on the left. Tonight he's going to have a rest against Bangkok. Giggle. Jeonnam can come in over here for Yom. We can be able to cover there. He can cover on the right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with all that. Good stuff. Moving on. Shekti really like, they're called Aqua Burst, but very obviously it's an aqua. Let me have a look. Schecter. Guitar. Aqua Burst. Is that the green one? The like green spangly one? Because if you like that one, let me just bring up a thing here. Add window capture, Chrome. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Ah! Shrinky. Shrinky shmoo. There we go. So yeah, is it that one? The green one? Yeah. Check out that Ibanez, that blue one. Let me just do the zoomies for you. Blue. Yeah, so if you like that green one, check out the Ibanez, because that's a really good guitar too. And that blue is mint. Go away, Chrome. Get out of my face. Like ESP calling a Finnish Violet Andromeda, it's just blue. Yeah, just call it blue. Blue's blue. Yeah, do all those things. It's almost November here in Korea. Last couple of games are coming right up. No, we're not going to mess around with that. It's fine. These guys, check their squad. These guys might be a little bit dangerous. They're paying a fair bit of money to these dudes, but none of them are very awesome. So we'll see. We've already qualified. So again, it doesn't matter what the result is, but momentum is a real thing. We value it. Hey, goalkeeping coach Ad. Good response. You would be the pick of the bunch, Kim Bong-soo, and you've got a great name. Let's get you on the books, shall we? I can't sign anybody anyway because we're leaving. Forgot. Sad times. Just check my phoneage. Blah. Nope. Extreme fire weather warning on the books. Yep. And no message incoming. I meant to go to my mate's place, but following plays are exempt from national service. They look like the same dude. Kim Jin Yong, and that's the same dude. Apparently, we've established cloning technology at Jeonnam. That's a new feature that Ed and I haven't spoken about. How do you like that one, Dr. Benji? Cloning. Didn't see that coming. They did on the DL. I like Dr. Benji. Dr. Benji is another FM creator. He's a funny dude. Very dry, but makes good stuff. He's got a survey up at the moment via his YouTube channel. Just search for like Dr. Benji Football Manager on YouTube. You can get there. It's on his channel. It's just a survey about FM23 and FM kind of in general. Interesting questions. It's worth a look for sure. I found out about it this morning sitting in a good friend of the stream, Baron Like Behavior. Search him up on Twitch. Follow him. Does great stuff. He was playing Last of Us 2 this morning. And we're following along, having a jolly old natter. It was good times. Always have fun in his stream. Well worth it. He's in England. What's going on here? Player of the month. This is the division below. Oh, one of our loanees was up there. Nice one. Good job, kiddo. Is Lee Hyun-joo deserving of an international call-up? You bet your sweet bippy he is. Here's our scholars, apparently. Lee Dong-ul, he sure does. Lee Ji-soo, Kim Chang-ho, all strikers. We are pumping them out like there's no tomorrow. A decent winger, and then a bunch of dross. Cool. Trials finished. People are buggering off. Get me out of here. Tell your story walking, pal. He's aware of his form and he's been impressed. Then call him up. Ko Young-woon. He's earned it. Deserves a shot. Daniel Suarez. He's quite a good player. He's not that expensive, but he's foreign. You don't need it, but I will acknowledge his existence. Team selection advice. Don't care. Clutching with them. Yep, we've already confirmed our spot. Holy dooly. Middlesbrough. Want to have a chat? I mean, we've got a game tomorrow against Bangkok, but we're just going to jet over to Middlesbrough, have a chat to them. There's a Australian connection with Middlesbrough. Mark Schwarzer, legendary Australian goalkeeper, played for Middlesbrough. And Mark Viduka, legendary Australian striker. I want to take the next step in my career, perhaps looking to move on. I've done a good job. Normal responsives, applying for other jobs. Yeah, it's acceptable. Steve, can you explain why I appear to be in the running for a few jobs? Because I've applied for a bunch of them. Wi-Fi game. Always the way with Ibanez. Steve, no problems with atmosphere if I get the job. Honestly, I'd like to see out the season. Would you be comfortable working with Kieran Scott, a director of football? Don't know him. Literally the first time I've heard his name, but he sounds like a good dude. Part of the recruitment process, blah, blah, blah. Don't need a budget. Real good, Steve. Youth players, yes. Club rep, yes. No oldies. Don't get relegated. Compete in the FA Cup. And keep not getting relegated. Happy to help. No expectations. My kind of man. Do you have anything for us to consider? Yes. Consider me to be manager. Middlesbrough. Slightly higher profile than Hull, maybe? Yeah. Might you have a problem motivating the team? No. Focus on doing our jobs. Son and son. Don't you be trying to stir the pot there. Have a look at the Kramers too, Lucas. The Kramer Beretta. Kramers are awesome. So they've got their like budgety versions, which is a good place to start. They're under like $400, but with a working trim, really good, low, fast action. But the kind of stuff you play to be really good, and only the one pickup, so just a volume pot. And then there's like the Big Brother Beretta, which I think has an HSH setup, humbucker, single coil humbucker, or maybe two humbuckers, I can't remember. But they do have a Floyd Rose tremolo, which you'd need to get set up by a pro, because Floyd Rose can be a nightmare, and changing strings can be a hassle. But yeah, really good guitars. Used to have a Kramer back in the day. Sold it. Always regretted it. Yeah, Pacer's a good one. Yeah, Pacer's like their Strat copy, but pointier. It's hard to go wrong with an SG, and they just look cool. You got the horns, and they're a classic. You'll play everything on them. Metal, blues, straight rock. country players use them. Like, it's a no-brainer. Kind of like the Les Paul. Like, they just do everything. What are we looking at here? Ben Davis is not yet fully fit. Should be monitored. He'll be alright. He'll get some minutes. Don't be stressed. It's going to be fine. But this is going to be fun. I'm not going to make a joke about what we can do to this team, but they are called Bangkok, so you know what I'm thinking. Worthy display. I do not care. Let's just keep the momentum up. It's potentially second last game at Jeonnam. Yeah, exactly. Not that he played them all the time, but he played in SG at some point. Yeah, just being rested. We're in a great place, blah, blah, blah. Let's go! Football! Early goal. That's what we want to see. Let's just go out, smash their faces off. Good ball to Lee. Plays it in Kim Ho-seok, who hit the post. Ju, but oh, not quite. Over to Cho, back into Bruno, to Turkman. Should be wearing a cape. Here's Ferreira now. Nothing happened. All fizzles out a little bit. Adelaide playing against Okayama FC. Cool. Yeah, good times at Adelaide. Come on, boys. Let's get the action going here. You know what? We'll go positive early. Live dangerously. And they immediately have another shot. Of course. Don't show initiative in Football Manager. Football Manager gods will punish you. Your insolence. How dare you? Ball in, looking for Zhang Jie, couldn't quite find him. Ball solid at the back. Ferreira through to Zhang Jie again, into Guan. Back to Ferreira, back to Guan. He's going to look for the cross. No, back to Ferreira. He's in a good position, into Kim Ho-seok. Goal is disallowed. I wasn't celebrating. You were celebrating, and now you look silly. Yeah, good luck with the Hendrix V. Any V is fine. You don't need that one. Apparently, Gary Clark Jr., one of my favorite guitarists, has been working on a signature V for a while. I don't know if it exists yet, but last time I saw it, it looked super cool. 3 humbuckers, like the Les Paul Custom. Gretsch with a Bigsby. Now that I own one, I can highly recommend a Gretsch. They're very different to play because your volume and tone are like way different. So mine's got the volume pot and tone pot, but it's pretty basic setup. It's a bit weird because I've got the electromatic pickup and the P90. Such a good combo. But they're bigger ones, like the hollow body and semi-hollow body, usually have a volume tone and then like a master volume that controls all the levels on the whole guitar. Kind of weird, but very cool. They're beautiful guitars. And Brian Setzer plays them. It's good enough for Brian Setzer. You know when you watch a movie, but you're tired and keep fading in and out of consciousness? Yeah, it's kind of like watching one of my streams. Good to know. I'm boring you to sleep. It's my dulcet tones. Oh, did it? It did miss a couple of frames. I'll just reset my counter. Keep an eye on it. We're close to wrapping up here anyway. We've got like 2 more games to go. Have we scored? No. What the hell? We haven't done a goal. I've been all distracted talking guitars. Aguilar's going to come on. Lee, having another off day. Hey, Kanish. Greetings to Japan. Thanks for stopping in. We're next door in Korea. I'm not. I'm like physically, I'm in Australia, but we're managing in Korea. We just won right up there, K-League 1. It was awesome. But thanks for stopping in. Welcome to the stream. How is Japan at this hour? Okay, yeah, so your phone was just gone a bit wacky, Lucas. It happens. Happens to the best of us. Benny Davis, get on the park. We haven't seen you for ages. Get in there, you cheeky little monkey. Okay. We changed striker. We've made some tweaks. Can we have a goal? A goal would be delightful. I've gone positive. I don't know what else you want me to do. Kim Ho-Chuk is in. I think he was there. Couldn't get to the rebound. We're going attacking. Lee, get that. Nearly. Get that. Yep. Football things happening. Here's Benny Davis. Shoots over. Oh. Base meltingly, agonizingly close. You Japanese people play this game. Yeah. Well, this save, Wizard of Oz, our mission is to get to Europe and win the European Champions League. But we started in Australia, so we loaded up like all of the Asian leagues. And what we learned is that Japan's not in the game. The Japanese leagues aren't in here. Or if they are, I couldn't find them. So yeah, that was a revelation for me. We just scored, and I've covered the screen because I'm a maniac. Who did that? And Candice dropped the... Thank you for the follow, Candice. I appreciate that. Very cool. Now you know when we go live. Haha. And you got the Gwen Stefani message. Kim Dog says you scored. What a hero. I missed it. Boys can party. There we go. Yeah, Gwen Stefani message. You ain't no follow back girl, but you are following your old mate GP. Good stuff. Hey, we won a football game. I love it. Kino sees a hero, followed by Guan. Look at all these ratings. We are awesome. How good are we? I want to be us. Kim sees a hero. Proud of the winning goal. Good stuff. Lissy Huan. Yes. Park Seo-min. Yes. Park Hee-hyun. Yes. And Guan. Beautiful. Oh, of course. Yep. I'm with you. That makes sense. So same with like United and Juve and the other clubs, like it's possible to buy a license to get them separately. But because they did a deal with what used to be Pro Evo, but now is Nightmare Fuel. Yep. Gotcha. That makes more sense. Because Konami, Japan, Japanese. It's all coalescing in my brains now. And check you out, Lucas, with your ridiculous amount of random factoids. Still freaks me out. But I love it. Kim Do-kyun, tracking Lee and Q. You can't have him. Get out of here. We are going to play Rema FC. Separated by a considerable distance. Well, where are you guys from? Indonesia. Just, where are we? So they're like... Okay, so they're that way. Straight up there, probably back a bit from here. Where I'm sitting. Indonesia. There you go. Let's have a quick look at their squad. They got a bit of money, but I am not scared of these guys. Will we be here? Can't understand. That is absolutely fine. And if you ever need me to repeat something, feel free to ask. But, you know, we're playing Football Manager. It's all about the football. It's a universal language. It's a beautiful thing. But all are welcome here. I know like one thing in Japanese. And I don't even want to try it, lest I offend you, Canis. But I'll give it a shot. Arigato. It's all I've got. Otherwise, I'm just ordering food. And it's probably wrong. So, it's not intentional. And I'm not racist. And I know I'm not racist is what a racist would say. But legit, I'm not. What do we make of that? Respond. I do not want to sell Lee and Q. 3 days to the next game. Everybody have a rest. They're just getting tired. That's all that's going on here. They're a tired bunch of lads. We have played so much football. Where's the favourite team? The teams I support in real life. Manchester United, so England, and the other one is in England as well. Can't even say it. Bristol Rovers, who are down in League One in England. So they're my second team. And lately, Jeonnam Dragons in Korea, because I'm really enjoying the save being here. But we are probably moving. We accepted a job offer in Italy's second division, but the job wouldn't start for another year in the save until October 2028. But we just had an interview at Middlesbrough in England in the Championship and Hull in the Championship. And apparently we're favourites for the Hull job. But I don't know what will happen given that we've already accepted another contract. So it's a bit weird. I've never had that happen before. But it looks like we're either going to Italy or England after this season. Or maybe next season. It's a mystery. Right, we've got these games to get out of the way. Those games aren't until February. Whoa. Wake up, Man U Chelsea, Man U 1. Yes. Hansa Rostock are offering us an interview in the 2 Bundesliga. Interesting. Hey, Robert. Can you ease our concerns that you've never previously managed in this country? I sure can, Robert. The fact that I have experience in various other countries should make up for that. With your team currently defying expectations, are you looking to take advantage by moving whilst your stock is high? I've done a great job. It's time to take the next step. Why have you felt it acceptable to apply for a number of jobs whilst employed by another team? Don't even trip, Robert. It's fine. Ignore that. Can you explain why you appear to be in the right? Yes, because I applied for them. I'm just considering my options. You've previously been embroiled in media controversies. Look, no dramas there, Rob. She'll be right. We want to ensure the dressing room is blah, 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 blah. It's all going to be fine, Robert Marion. Would you be able to take charge straight away or at a later date? I'd like to finish the season. As part of the recruitment process, blah, blah, blah. Let me stop you, Rob. Don't need a budget. It's fine. It was Everton. Yeah. We've beaten Chelsea in the cup before, though. I hate Chelsea. They're gross. Right, what do you want? Sign young players, develop. That's our thing. That's how we roll. Work within the wage budget. Yes. No oldies. Build new stadium. Sounds like a you problem, Robert. 2-year contracts for first team. Don't get relegated. Don't get relegated. Keep not getting relegated. No problemo. No expectations. I love it. That's fine. Anything I want to request? Yes. Pay me heaps and heaps of money. Hansa Rostock. That would be cool. Bundesliga. Well, 2 Bundesliga. But Germany. And then I can use all that German I learned back in primary school. I can count. I can tell you who I am. And I can tell you how old I am. In German. And I can say like good morning and good evening and stuff. I'm not going to do it now. No spoilers. No sneak previews. EVH 5150 with the Frankenstein finish. Yeah. But I mean, you can get any red guitar, Lucas, and just get some like either like the whiteout strippy pen or just some like white tape. Make your own Frankensteiner. Just hack it. Hack that shiz. Ho, blah blah blah. Nobody cares. Press conference. Are you on the Strat or Shark Boat? On the Strat. Always a Strat. What's it going to look at? FA Cup Manchester United. Oh crap, that was this morning. I didn't even realise there was an FA Cup game on. Nice. Oh, poor Connor Cody. Yikes. Okay, let me bring this up real quick. There we go. So, there's a score. I need to shrink my Chromie window. Wait, get the... Yep. There we go. Shrink it down. So, 3-1. Anthony scores in the 4th minute. Then Connor Cody scores in the 14th minute. And then he's like, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. Gave it back in the 52nd minute with an Oni. And then Rashford scored a pen in the deepest, darkest injury time. Yeah, United. And thank you, Canas, for the heads up. I literally had no idea that game was happening. Because I only played a few days ago. Against whoever it was we beat. Kicked crap out of somebody. They're actually on a bit of a run of form, United. So I'm just waiting for the wheels to fall off, because they always do. But who knows? Maybe the whole problem was Ronaldo. Because he's not there and they've been winning. Oh, we're not going to Hull. The board was satisfied with the plans you put forward, but ultimately decided you weren't the right person to take the club forward. Mick Beale is the manager they've chosen. Well, who the hell is Mick Beale? He's managed QPR and coached at some very big teams and looks much more qualified than me. Okay, I'll allow it. Yes, we are. There it is. Thank you, Zach. Very happy camper. Frankenstein guitars went $3,000. I agree, Lucas. They shouldn't be that expensive. All the more reason to buy a Kramer Beretta, because Eddie played Kramers at one point, and just do the tape thing to make Frankenstein. How have you been, Mr. Zach DeMeyer? Welcome to the stream. Look at this run of form. It's disgusting. Look at this. We were awesome. We started right here against Jeonnam, beat him. Suwon, beat him. Sport, beat him. Beating the crap out of everybody. And we've been interviewing. We've had a bunch of interviews. We've signed a contract to go to Italy, Palermo. The move is on to Europe in Serie B, but the job doesn't start until the 9th of October, 2028. Here on Earth 4, it's 2027. It's a year away, which is madness. So we've still been interviewing. We've just missed out on the Hull job in England. We were the favourites for that. We've never been the favourite for a gig before, but we were for the Hull job. Didn't get it. We've interviewed for Middlesbrough in the Championship, and we've just interviewed for Hansa Rostock in the 2 Bundesliga, your neck of the woods. And there's a few more jobs floating around. There's a job with Monza. That's gone. Kelta? Nope. Oh no. Can I not apply for these jobs now? I can't apply for any more. But La Liga is right there. And here. Ah. Yeah, the 51 50s are brilliant. Exactly. We could have gone to Lamia in Greece. I could have used what Greek I know. I can only say goodnight in Greek. And probably some of the swear words, which I wouldn't do. We're not going to Hull, everybody. That sucks. Because I want to find out what happens with the contract. We've agreed to go to Palermo. If Hull or Borough or Hansa Rostock offer us a gig, who do they pay? Do they pay Jeonnam or do they pay Palermo? Is there some hidden feature in the game where if I do the dirty on Palermo, do I get sued or something? That would actually be interesting and kind of cool. Nobody knows. In other news, I'm going to have a busy morning tomorrow because I am going to have to update the start screen. I'm going to have to update the BRB screen, the ending screen, the trophy room, the logo. I'm going to have to add the awesome K-League 1 trophy into the Wizard of Oz logos. Oh, FM23 Better Call Saul DLC. Yes, the litigious update. And also, if you've got a badge pack installed and you've got the Man United logo, you get sued as well. I think we do have the United badge installed. So if I get in trouble for that, I apologise. But I didn't go searching for it. It was in the pack I downloaded. It's not my fault. I didn't check the squad or anything before this game, did I? No, I did not. Benny, are you fit? You are. Get in here. You get in there. Holy Trinity. Full strength squad for this game. I want all our heroes in. Who should be playing on the left-hand side? Hyun. No? Hyun? Well, who gets aligned with Choi? It's Kim? Kim. Why don't we have a line with Choi? Aw. That's no fair. Sad times. No one's on a very heavy load. Sorry, Kim. Lee starts because he's a freaking champion. Okay, anybody? There's the line. There it is. Found it, everyone. Chill. Leisure Hoon. Where are you going? Ah, military service. Oh, Gwon's got to do his military service. Joining Gimchon. Joining Gimchon. It's the right time to move. Because not having Guan would hurt. Let's say Lee Ji-hoon. Barely used in this season because he's been crap. Let's go play a football game, shall we? We shall. ESPs versus REVs. Yeah, who else does a V? Jackson. Jackson do a V. They do the, is it the Randy Rhodes? The Rhodes V? And they're nice Vs. There are, as like you're saying, they're like shallower point than the Gibsons or Epiphones. But they're a cool guitar. Jackson's a really good guitar as well. They'd be worth a look for you. Jackson's. Pick up where you left off, guys. Last game of the season. Let's put on a freaking show. And we're at home. What is the crowd going to be? Predictions for the crowd? Anyone? I'm going to say 2,100. Yeah, the Rhodes beat. And here we go. There are our heroes, our title-winning heroes, our baby centre-backs there. And then this pack of clowns. Whoever they are. Nobody knows. Nobody cares. There's yellow shirts behind the goal. Ha! Good lord. Oh no, there's some over here though, and there's people at both ends of the pitch. Look at that. Lucas says 20. Whoa, we were miles off. 3,300. 3,300 for a league game that Jean Bark aren't playing in. Wowzers. That's a big crowd for Jeonnam. Excellent. We're not filling the stadium, obviously. But yeah, that's really cool. We're going positive. Come on, guys. Come on. Can we score a goal at home in the last game of the season? Potentially our last game with Jeonnam. They're all over us. Guys, what are you doing? Is everyone just dead on their feet? Is everyone just exhausted? What the hell? Tenardi's nearly taken that away. Couldn't quite pull off the challenge. That was a rubbish shot. Whoever you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm not happy with your performance out there. You shouldn't be this toothless. We're better than this. I know everyone's tired and has been playing a bunch, but come on. Come on. The penalty ref. John Jake went down there. Oh, crap. Yes. Just a few more than the Roz. To be fair, Brisbane Roar play like middle of friggin' nowhere now. That was a cheeky shot from John Jay, and it nearly paid off. That was awesome. Get my mouse off the screen. I'll be bugging everybody. Come on, Guan. Good service. Good delivery. No, keeper's claimed it. Let's change the clock. Yom hasn't turned up. Kim Ho-shuk's coming on. That's what we're doing. Choda Yon, not doing well. Replace him. Lee gets a few more minutes because it's Lee Ying-gyu and he's awesome. Usually. Not today. Encourage him. Got more tired bodies. Lee Ying-gyu for Benny Davis. A replacement for Turkman? Yeah, Aguilar can come on. There we go. Got one more change we can make. Shoot on sight. Let's just go mental. I'll go very attacking. Here we go. Come on, Guan. Go yourself. Run it in. Nope. Out to Donati. It's getting closed down. Locked in the corner. Here's Guan. Into Lee Hyun Ju. Fresh legs to Aguilar. That would have been a rather unlikely goal. Here we go. Donati to Aguilar. Let's get involved. I like it. Lee Hyun Ju. Keeper saves on the line. We're going very attacking. Enough of this crap. One more change to make. We need some fresh bodies. Kim Dong-soo, no. Hanan. Yeah, you can come on for Guan. Swap them around. Yeah. Yeah. Come on now. There's got to be a goal in this to make the fans happy. They deserve it. Especially with that turnout. Reward them with something. Anything that isn't rubbish. No. Come on, win the football. Get it. No. We're the yellow ones, remember? You can tackle these guys, it's fine. Good work. No. Wallace Jack. That poor guy's got no last name. He sounds like some sort of cereal or burger restaurant. Hanan. Into Lee. He's having a run. From range. No. It was carried by the defender. That was never going in. We're not out of this yet. Park, Xiu-min, plays it over to looking for Lee. Finds him. He's in the area. He's got support. There's Zhang Zheyi. Their keeper's playing the game of his life. And I hate him. I want him to go away. We are still all over them. We are getting FM'd hard. And because I've gone very attacking, we are bound to concede in the 93rd minute and lose. Lee was offside anyway. There's nothing I can do. We've made all our changes. Shoot on sight. Disappointing way to end the season and possibly end our tenure at Jeonnam. But we have a league title. We have a KFA Cup. We have a boost to reputation. And within the Hall of Fame, we have surpassed Graham Arnold, which makes me very, very happy. So, toothless end to the season, but unlike last season, it doesn't cost us the league title. We've already won it. In your face, everybody. 373 Imperial credits of the realm for winning the league. Incheon got relegated. Sad times for them. We'll go to the post-match press conference. We don't care what we're saying. Fan-freaking fantastic. 95 days until our next Champions League game. It's not until February. Rest for a day. His transfer, Yeonji Singh, is he's coming here permanently. One of the last bits of business I'll get to do. Do you know what's mental? I can't sign staff. I can't apply for other jobs anymore. I don't think I can sign players. But if we don't get another offer besides Palermo, I can't sign any players in the window. So next season will kind of become a director of football challenge. If we're still here. That's a whole other set of cutlery right there. So we don't really know what's going to happen in this short term. We've signed a contract with Palermo. There it is. They want us. Hansa Rostock want us as well. The transfer's set to go through. On the 9th of October 2028. Just under a year away. So unless someone swoops in and buys it out or decides they want us right now, we're in the off season, at least for 93 days. We do not need a bronze soundtrack. Thank you. Yeah, they can all play for the Rezzies. I don't care. I don't know what to do. We got nothing to do with the squad. Like, it's done. If we go scouting, scouting center, let's just acknowledge all these reports because we haven't done it forever. Wait, no, it's a search screen. Get out of there. Let's just randomly try to sign the best South Korean player we can. This kid. No, it's Hussy G. This kid. Thought he looked familiar. Idiot. You're at Anyang. Where are you now? You're on loan from Suwon. I can't even make an offer. I can't do any transfer business. Huh. Interesting. That is a little bit of a pickle. Oh, the Rezzies didn't win. What did the kids do? The kids were going great guns last we checked. Competitions. We're in Champions Playoff quarterfinal. Nicely done, kiddies. Legit don't know what to do. I guess we just see what happens with the other jobs we were up for. Who's this guy? Never heard of him. Him either. I'm assuming all of these plays are made up. I'm just flicking through the list really quick. Obviously, it's all wrong. Yeah, still wrong. Still wrong. Still wrong. Hurricane's 34 here on Earth 4. And still wrong. There's no Lee and Yu on that list. Rubbish. Middlesbrough interview unsuccessful. They've gone with Darren Rudolph, who is better than me. He's got more experience in England. Fair play, although I've got more badges than him now. I think what is this? Kim Chi-woo wants John Yempos. He wants to be a coach. Okay, I thought they were advertising for a manager. Yeah. Transfers out. I'm not on the list, so I can't cancel my move to Palermo. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. I can't even sell transfer clauses, so I can't make any signings or anything. Crap. This season's done. So the best we can hope for is that Hansa Rostock come in and make an offer. Because I can't apply for any other gigs. Look, option's not there to apply. I think we're stuck. I think we're totally stuck. Can't go to Portugal. I can't go to Turkey. Crap. And we're not the favourites for the Rostock job, even though they were interested. Are they still interested? Be interested, please. Nope. Well, the transfer window is going to be a real pain in the toot. Dear, oh dear. I think this stuff needs to become future DP's problem, because we've been going for 3 hours. I could easily keep going, but nothing's going to happen. I can't make any signings. I can't apply for any jobs. Based on what we've seen, I don't think Hansa Rostock are going to make an offer. We're not the favourite for the gig. And I think the fact that we've accepted that offer from Palermo means that the game will just decide they won't hire me. So we're not going to... Yeah, there it is. They've gone with Rene Wagner, who sucks. And I'm sure it isn't a very nice person. We're doing another season in Korea, and then we're going to Italy. Unless we maybe resign? But then are we just stuck doing nothing for 12 months? That's a big risk to take. Because the contract is the contract. The game won't just magically tweak it because we're available. And I've got no other way to interact with the club. Unless, do we? Is there anything I can do? No. Can I talk to Maurizio? No. General? Who's your... Where's the chairman? Or your staff? Where is staff? There we go. Oh, yeah. Benny, can we have a... No, can we have a... Crap. This has never happened before. Well, we're definitely leaving, but because I didn't pay enough attention to the timing of the contract, we are totally stuck. Damn. Hey, Charlie Young got called up for South Korea. Good job. Our youngsters have won. So they're through to the semi-final of the playoff. Or... Yeah, it's looking that way, because I can't apply for any other gigs in the meantime. I don't know why I could. Like, there were a couple... That Rostock job, I applied for that and Middlesbrough after we'd agreed the contract, but now we can't. Like, there's no apply for job. I can't view the job ad even. Like, if we go to the club, usually there's something there to view the job ad. Can't do it. The other clubs that were sniffing around are gone in Rostock, Middlesbrough, Hull. So that's not happening. But the biggest wrinkle is we have got Guan going to do his military service. We've got clubs chasing Park Seung-min. They want Lee In-gyu. They want Kim Ho-suk. They want Kim Nok-soo. A lot of these players wanted. Lee Ji-hoon's going to Kim Chon for his military service. And I'm not likely to get a vote in any of this. it's going to be up to the director of football. If the chairman accepts an offer, but like Lee and Yu or Cho Mi Hyun or someone I don't want to leave the club, am I going to be able to appeal it? Or do I just not have a voice as the manager anymore because I'm leaving? We may have done ourselves a mischief here. Could always just holiday. Just go and leave. And have it not be our problem, maybe? If I was managing this club in real life, what would I do? I've agreed terms with another club and then realised, crap, that job's not for another year. And all my ability to actually manage the team beyond tactics and picking a squad is gone. Can't sign players, can't negotiate contracts, can't sell players, can't do anything. What the hell would I do? I don't think I'd stay. And I don't think it's fair on the club to stay. They need the opportunity to get a replacement in. I'm still on the books. So I guess one of the options would be to resign and just say, no, you guys need to bring someone in full-time who's able to do or run the club however they want to run it. I should step aside and get out of the way. And yeah, just wait until the new job kicks off. But then would I go almost a year without earning any money? Because if I resign, my contract doesn't get paid out. My contract's through until next year. So that'd be null and void at that point. I kind of just need him to fire me. But if I get fired, that's a black mark on... This sucks. What the hell are we going to do? I don't know what to do. Probably the safest thing is just go on holiday. Then I keep getting paid. I'm out of the way. The club's going to do what the club's going to do. That might be the smartest way to do it. Is holiday through until the switch. And just leave it up to the assistant manager. Because I don't think the game's set up to handle this kind of situation. It just seems really, really weird. Overview. How much money have I made? I've made 725 grand in the last, 5 seasons. That's a lot of cash. So we're doing okay. I could go on holiday. We'll just assume that Jeonnam aren't paying us while we're not in the way. The assistant gets a chance to step up and manage the team. They screw the pooch. Not my fault. Yeah, I don't know. Well, now we'll find out. It's the end of the season. Right. Let's do our season review. Let's get this done. Transfers in. I mean, we did all right. Look at that. Those average ratings are awesome. And even these guys aren't really duds. Transfers out. Benny Warland left. Yeah, I wasn't happy about any of these. Should I have one left? D for Park Ji-won. D. I left because we weren't using him. We'll get a D for that. Yeah, I agree. Speaking of, let's just check on Jesus Crespo real quick. 34 to 55 million. Unbelievable. Loans out, who cares? Season results are awesome. The board are pleased that we won the league. Pleased that we reached the second round of the Champions League. And happy that we got to the semi of the cup where we lost to some pack of idiots that nobody likes. Moments to remember, 4-0 win over Incheon. A 2-1 win over these clowns. And goal of the season was Cheongdon Chan. Young right winger, 25-meter effort. Literally don't remember that goal. We've got a national reputation, no new deals, made a bunch of money. Highest shirt seller, Lee Hyun Yu. Epic sneeze I was trying to fight off. Benny Davis, Guan, Turkman, Kim In-woo. No Lee Ji-hwan. Interesting. You lot bought a ton of shirts, 11 grand worth of non-domestic shirt sales. Good work, everybody. Way to support us. Go was on a 6.44. Then why is he in? He wasn't even here. This is broken. Jesus Crespo, best 11. He wasn't here. Dumb. Football Manager 23, go home. You're drunk. Best manager in the FA Cup. Best manager in the K-League. Fans Player of the Season was Ben Davis. Young Player of the Season, Park Seung-min. Lee Hyun-joo is the signing of the season. Cheongdon Chan goal of the season. Lee In-gyu, who only came back in July. Top goal scorer with 17. Benny Davis, 10 assists. Park Seung-min, 5 Player of the Match awards for the 20-year-old centre-back. Benny Davis with the highest average rating. And Cho Mi-hyung passed a lot. Competition awards. Kim Hyun-wook, most assists of the year. Didn't really play for the back end of the season. Lee Si-hwan, goalkeeper of the year. Benny Davis, Player of the Year. Cho Mi-hyung, Young Player of the Year. Well done, everyone. Most goals, or record breakers. Lee In-gyu, most goals in a match, most goals in a league match. Lee Si-hwan, most clean sheets with 28 for the season. 600 grand received for Choi Ho-won, which was nowhere near enough. There we are. Epic. Go to the timeline. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. This is all the way back when we were at Adelaide. We're still at Adelaide, spending money, winning the A-League, getting knocked out of the Champions League. Managed 100 games, bailed, came to Jeonnam. Pause this, we'll drive it ourselves. K-League 2 victory, won an award, blah, 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 blah. Kept going. Spent a bunch of money, won the KFA Cup, through to this season, K-League 1 success. Apparently we clinched promotion to K-League 1. I mean, this is broken. We've broken the game, everybody. That's how awesome we are. Following the completion of this season's best 11, 2 players have entered. Turkman is in, and Park Seung-min has joined the all-time best 11. Lee Si-hwan's taken over as goalkeeper. Choi Matty Ryan Bongjin relegated to the bench. There's Park Seung-min, Kim Hyun-wook, Choi Ho-won, Francesco Donati, that's cool. There's Lee In-gyu up front. Epic. Blah, blah, blah. Club vision expectations meeting. Yep, whatever. Baranakea, good question. He went somewhere, but let's look him up. Ensho Bar. There he is. He's at Boca. That's right. He got signed by Boca Juniors. He's listed for transfer. Interesting. What's he been up to? He's not playing there, that's for sure. Yeah, so we had him. We bought him 45 grand from Juve. He was awesome. He signed for Boca Juniors. We loaned him back. He was awesome. He went to Boca, played a little bit more, and now he's on their poopy list. So there we go. Bring back Baranakea. I agree. If we have a look at Adelaide, if I spell it right. Oh, there we go. Last time we looked, they still had a bunch of dudes. Yeah. Endo is still in goal for them. Dylan Price is still there. Super Mario. Lewis Miller. Louis Diorigo is still there. He's not one of ours. Don't know. Bernardo's there. Brian Godley is there, who was one of our newer projects before we left. Alex Easton is still there. James Delianov is still their backup keeper. Weird. Don't know who Jamie Coyle is. Aaron Bassett is still there. Not scoring. So clearly, we were the difference makers. Birkin Kadar still knocking about the place. Nick Ansell. I remember Connor Payne's name. Abdullah is still there. Popovic is there. He's injured. He's done himself a mischief. So yeah, they're still made up mostly of players we signed. And then they're back to signing old men. You're old, 34. He's 34. Nick Ansell's still there at 33. Do you know who wasn't there? Our defensive midfielder. What's his face? Bitzendale. True A-League way. Exactly. Sign all the old men. But yeah, they got rid of Bitzendale. That's a bit sad. I've still got the clip on the channel of him like deciding I'm going to play striker. And when I freaked out, I'm like, what's he doing up here? Scoring goals, boss. It's pretty awesome. Cheers, everybody. I have no idea what to do with this save because we've broken it with our loyalty, apparently. And I don't just want to keep sitting here hitting continue because that's boring as hell. We'll be doing this until January. Transfer window's not even open until 1st of Jan. It's 20th of November. So yeah, I don't know. So the options are, here are the options. We can go through and continue our AFC Champions League campaign with Jeonnam in the new season. Try to win that, which would be great, and still be with Jeonnam Dragons, which is cool. These kids are through to the final. That's awesome. So yeah, we can keep going with Jeonnam, try to win the Champions League, try to defend the title, blah, 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 blah. That's all great. The complication of that is we can't really make any decisions about what happens at the club. Can't sign players, can't sell players. So we're stuck with what we've got. Unless the board or director of football or whoever sells or buys, because we won't get a vote. We can't stop transfers. We can't instigate transfers. We can't apply for other jobs to get the move sooner. We tried that, doesn't work. So either way, we're going to Italy. But do we go through the next season, which is option 1? Do we resign? We're not resigning. It's an option, but I wouldn't do it in real life and I won't do it here. Or do we have a chat to the board and just say, you know what? we're going to go on leave until we move clubs. We'll take a leave of absence, so we're out of the way. You guys do what you got to do, and then we won't have to deal with any of the fallout when it all goes pear-shaped. I don't know. I don't know what the best avenue to take is. For the sake of the save, and given that you lot are here to watch it, and that this is supposed to be, you know, fun and entertainment. Me sitting here not really managing a football team for a season doesn't feel like fun to me. This was never intended to be a director of football challenge, which is what this next season would become. And it will impact on the career. And the career is the point of the save. So I'm more inclined to say, right, what the hell? Oh, it was just the order it was in. Okay. Freaking out. At least you broke the clean sheet record. Cool. Send me an email. I can't do anything about it. I think the best option is offline. I will holiday through until the move happens, or just before. And I'll make a note or take screenshots or whatever else of anything interesting that happens in the meantime. Or if there's another job offer and it looks like we might get an earlier move somehow, I don't even know if that can be a thing. Gonna stop the continuing, save it, and come back to stream at that point. Resigning's not the answer. You never resign from a management gig, because in the real world, if you resign, your contract's null and void. You don't get paid out. You get nothing. Good day, sir. So either you get fired and then they've got to pay you out, or you already have another gig lined up. Yeah, all right. So I think a holiday's a way to go, because we've done what we set out to do here at Jeonnam. I don't think we do another season when we're not in control. It doesn't make sense. And in real life, if I was asked to manage a football club, I've been here, 3 seasons now? And then in my last season, they're like, well, you're still here, so we still want you to be manager, but you're not actually in control of what's happening. Someone else is. I wouldn't sign up for that. That would suck. That would be like uber suck. Look at all these great jobs. I mean, there's these ones. Blackburn would be fun. Bolton. Schalke would be epic. I can't even declare interest. I can do nothing because we're locked into Italy. All these jobs going back in. Come on, Sol. Win the FA Cup. That's the first leg. Nice. So it was 0-0. I was like, what happened? Did it not simulate? It simulated. 0-0 on the first leg of the final. We want Sol to win it, because that means Sean Buck don't. I don't know what to do. What a weird situation to be in. Why did they... Because I haven't set it to the end of their season. They set it to the end of our season. So unless that meant they were looking at the Champions League stuff and they're like, right, we'll start it after that. But even that doesn't make sense. It's just weird. Really weird. How did we get ourselves into this mess? I don't think I can even transfer list players. Like, I don't think I can go in here and have a look at Hanan. Yeah, I don't even have a transfer option. All of that is out of my hands. Nothing I can do. We've broken the save. What a freaky, whacked out scenario. Okay. I've got to go around to my buddy's place and have a few drinks and stuff. It's the last chance I'll get to do it before I go back to work on Monday. Boo. So we're going to wrap the stream up there. We're going to go 3.5 hours. It has been awesome. We've won a trophy. We've qualified for Champions League. Our juniors have just won the Junior K League. It's victories everywhere. Congratulations, kids. You get the victory music too, because we're all proud of you. Here you go. Yeah, it's Final Fantasy victory music. It's awesome. And I'm just going to have a ponder about what to do. All the links to my Twitter have been fixed, so you don't have to drop a follow or whatever on Twitter. I don't even know what it's called anymore. But if you think we should like resign and simulate forward, or go on holiday and stay with Jeonnam and simulate forward, or something, shoot a message through on Twitter or whatever and let me know. Or go to the YouTube channel and just comment on one of the videos there. Any of the videos there, I'll get a notification. Tell me what you think we should do. I'm legit baffled. I don't want to do a Director of Football challenge with Jeonnam that stops after one season. That seems mental. So we've got to get around this predicament somehow. I just don't know the best way to do it. But we're going to leave it there. Thank you to everyone for tuning in and keep me company. This is fun as hell. We are champions. We've got a brand new trophy right there. And I love it. It's been really fun. Thanks to Lucas for chatting up a storm. Thanks to Canas33, our new Japanese friend, for stopping by and dropping a follow. That was awesome. Yeah, it's been fun. I am baffled. We've broken the game. Sad times. But that'll do for now. Until next time, everybody, I shall see you next time, which will be tomorrow. Tomorrow is next time. Take care. Have a good night.